Clicking. Lean in. Camera on edge of the seat, she be pouring that pot. Turning the heat, name in her mouth, better come clean. She the real one, cut through the screen. No cap, all fat, yeah, she talk mean. But it's sting cause it's true, she a truth machine. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the king. Bow to the king. She don't chase clout, she chase receipts. Scroll through the files, bring them to the street. Bravo to the boss when she break that scene. Got the group chat buzzing off a single stream. Real time gossip, live in your phone. You feel seen cause she's saying what you think alone. True and keen, cut deep when she speak. You hit play one time, now you back all week. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, tune in for the truth, it's that Queen TV. Talking that shit, making it known. If it's going this way, that way she put you on. Reality with Crystal Marie. Hey, every single drop got you feeling that beat. You better listen hard, don't miss a thing. She the primetime goddess, bow to the.
It comes out to $1.20 each.
Hello, everybody. You might be wondering what's going on with the Luigi.
Yo, I'm here. Hi, I'm waiting for Listen Honey to get here. But hey, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I saw it. I got my note. I got my notes. I did them. I've been doing them all the time. But yeah, I like the tea that you sent me too. Yes, we are waiting for Listen Honey. I am Reality with Krista Marie. This is the Who's Starting On podcast over here on YouTube and I'm live on all 5 platforms, which is, here she is. We're live on all 5 platforms. We're live on Instagram. Oh, did I turn it on? Yes. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Thank you, Muddy Grays. And here's my guest, of course, my lovely Miss Baby Gorgeous. Miss Hello, Listen Honey. How are you?
Hey, baby gorgeous.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy Friday.
Just over here drinking my Diet Coke, calling my 6 lawyers, and
God.
trampling over anyone that comes in my path because these bitches are out for Lisa Barlow and it is getting a little ridiculous.
You know, the best part about the whole fucking episode was when she looked like a statue and she was just sitting there and they're like, look at her. She looks like a statue. And I was like, dude,
her eyes are, she's not even blinking.
Is she okay? I'm like, yeah, she's about to fucking kill you, bitches. That's the problem. She's trying not to kill you. But anyway.
I think the best part of the episode is that I have now converted you to be a Lisa Barlow fan. So
no, I know. It's so crazy. The second, like, you explain something like her, where she's coming from, I'm like, you know what? You're fucking right. I like this bitch. Now I get it.
I feel like the more you get to know her, the more you understand her, I feel.
Well, you know who I don't like? And we're probably going to disagree on this one. Fucking Meredith, dude.
Oh, we are going to agree very strongly on this one.
Oh, we are? Okay, good. Because
yep.
I was like, this is fucking nuts.
Oh, yes.
This reminds me of Heather and the whole hairdresser thing. You're mad at somebody for doing something, but you are still engaging with that person. Right? Getting your nails done.
Who, you're talking about Meredith?
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
No? Okay.
You're absolutely wrong. Yes.
Okay, well, whose nail tech was it then?
Well, it was Meredith's nail tech. Okay. And when all of this came out and she found out everything, she stopped using him.
Didn't Brittany stop using him?
Brittany stopped using him, but after the fact, put up a very good review on this person's website, and so did Jared. But we'll get into that at the end because that's the end of the reunion, and there's way too much before that.
Okay, let me get my notes open. Everybody, please follow all our what are we? Our socials on Instagram at Listen Honey, and I'm sure Mamir will put them in the chat for us. And this is the, like I said, who's on your podcast. And this is all that Bravo tea with a side of, am I saying it right? All that Bravo tea with a side of honey for me, Jacqueline Honey.
With me, Jacqueline Honey.
That was her podcast. I guess you're not going to go on camera with me, baby gorgeous.
I kind of like my default picture a little better, and I am not loving the pimple on my face today. So therefore,
yeah, me too. Right in the middle of your forehead.
I do not want to show my face today.
Listen, the smoothing filter does wonders. I'm telling you, it gets rid of your pimples on StreamYard. I'm telling you.
I also have no makeup on at the moment, so I was like, you know what? This will be the last day that I use a picture and not my actual face.
Or are we gonna come back and do Shaw's and Southern Charm in like an hour? Well, later after we finish this one, like hour after that or something.
Yes, let's finish this one and then we'll talk offline about that later. Before we even start this Salt Lake City, I think it is so appropriate that we are getting a massive snowstorm this weekend. So it'll be like we're in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Oh my God, that's so right. We are getting such a major snowstorm, guys. We're gonna have to go live and be like, we're in Salt Lake City.
Pretty much. So my question for you is, are you prepared for the 2 feet of snow we're supposed to be getting?
I mean, I feel like it is not going to be 2 feet. I feel like I miss the snow. I feel like I'm looking forward to it. I want to go sledding because
I lost your sound.
Huh? I lost my sound.
What just happened?
Oh my God. Oh no, my camera's fucked. Hold on.
Hello.
Uh-oh. What the
is
fuck?
happening?
What's happening? You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Oh my God, it's not working. Can you hear me? Oh no, can you hear me? Are you there?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh my God, why can't she hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Guys, can you hear us?
I heard you when you said, can you hear me? And then all of a sudden, I can't hear you anymore.
Okay, there's two of you up here. Can either one of you hear me? Can you hear me? Fuck, where's my sound at? I can hear you. Hold on.
Can everyone in the chat hear us? Because I can't hear Krista. I'm wondering if you can hear me.
Can you guys hear? Yeah, what can you guys hear before we get started? I can hear both of you on YouTube. Okay. I went out and came back in. Shit. That's how hard to go out and come back in. I know because you can't hear me. Audio is good, but she can't hear me. That's the problem. And now I can't hear her. If Jacqueline can hear me, I went out and came back in already. I don't want to try to do it again. But it's weird if she can't hear me. Okay, hello.
Let's try this one more time.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
All right, let me get rid of this one now. Or can you get rid of that one? Or you want me to get rid of it? Because there's two of you.
You have to get rid of it.
Okay. Still hear me, right?
Are we good?
I can hear you, right?
I can't hear you again.
Fuck. You hear me from this one?
Yeah.
You still hear me? Fuck, where'd she go? Can you still fucking hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay, let's stay. All right, Krista, Jesus fucking
Okay.
Christ.
Okay. Little technical difficulties. We will try this again.
Okay, let's get started. So, we start out this reunion with Angie Scroll. Okay, this is part 2 of Salt Lake City. And this is either Team Meredith or Brittany. Okay, we'll get to that later. But and also Lisa and Meredith or Angie and Heather. Okay. So Andy asks Lisa about this whole, or asks Angie. Andy asks Angie if she thinks that Lisa is two-faced or not. And Angie brings out this scroll that Meredith gave them at some party. And she's like, well, here's some proof. This person was trolling me, Candace stories or something on Twitter. And it has the same number as Lisa Barlow. You'll see. Just open up the scroll. You'll see, Andy. Look it up. And I don't know. This whole fight ensues. Do you understand what was happening?
I 100% understand what is happening. I have done a massive deep dive.
Okay,
One, I have to say that Angie's scroll was a total flop for me. That shit failed so miserably. Oh my God. First of all, you can't use the same joke twice. You used the scroll already. It was like so stupid. And then the fact that she printed out like the comments and then taped it onto the scroll. It was just such a flop. Oh my God.
What do you think? What do you think about the whole phone?
What do I think about what? Hello?
Oh, fucking.
I hear you. Oh, I hear you now.
Okay, you can hear me. I'm fucking literally trying to get my camera my volume thingy. Motherfucker. Hold on. There it is. Mike, are you working? You can hear me with it off. Can you hear me with that one on?
I hear you.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry. Fuck. Oh my God, I keep freezing. All right. Okay, so the whole thing with her phone number. So, like, all right. So, from what I can understand, they were trying. Wait, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. So, all right. So they were trying to figure out who the account belonged to. So they went to go enter the email. And
okay. Can I explain something to you about that?
Please do. That's what I don't understand. So they were all yelling.
Okay. First of all, you cannot go onto Instagram and say forgot password and have them give you someone's cell phone number. That is not a thing. They did not type in forgot password and then all of a sudden Lisa Barlow's cell phone number popped up in that. So many podcasts.
I have my phone. It comes up and says, please, we text the number. I'll give you the last 2 digits of your number. And it'll say like, you have to get a code to that text number, like that number.
If you put that cell phone number in, you have to put that number in. So what they did is they went to that password recovery. They typed in Lisa Barlow's name. They took a picture of it. And they said, look, Lisa Barlow, you mean to tell me that you can go on Instagram? I'm telling you because so many podcasters have proved this wrong. Okay. And I also did it. If you go on Instagram,
okay.
And you try it right now. Do it. If you go on Instagram, look up some random Bravo celebrities Instagram.
And try to log in with that. Okay.
Yeah. Right. You're not going to get a message back that says a phone number. You're not going to get a message that says this Instagram account is linked to this phone number. That's not going to happen because anyone could go on Instagram. I could go on Instagram and look up.
It doesn't give you your whole phone number though. It just gives you the last 2 digits. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'll show you. It's not going to give you the whole phone number. Hold on. I'm afraid to log out of Instagram.
Don't even do it now. What I'm telling you is a bunch of people have debunked this whole thing, and there's no way you can go on Instagram and get someone's phone number. You can't.
It's not getting somebody's phone number. I'll show you. You know what happens if you lose your. All right. I'll just do it. I'll do it like it's mine. I'll just pretend it's mine. Oh no, you know what? I'll do it. I'll try to log into you. Are you there? Am I there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to log in. Let me get out of this. Okay, I want to try to log in. I'm gonna do it for my phone, but I'll show everybody when I do it because I don't want to log out on here because then I won't be able to because I have it live right now. Okay, so I'm on Instagram. I'm gonna go on Instagram and log out on here.
The way they were explaining it, I'm like, there is no way. There's no way. And then when I looked at it, there's no way because then you could go on Instagram. I could try to look up. Julia Roberts's Instagram. You're telling me it's going to give me her phone number? It's not.
Not her full phone number. It doesn't give you your whole phone number. I'll show you what it does. It'll say whatever. All right, so I'm going to try to log in. See, look, I'm completely logged out, right? So I'm going to try to use another profile, and then I'll go to.
And you're trying to show us?
Yeah, I'm showing you. Look, see, I'm logged out, right? I'm going to put in yours. I'm going to try to get a listen, honey. Use email or mobile. Okay. What's your or username? Okay, listen, honey. Listen. Right? I don't know how to do login, but say listen, honey. Okay. Forgot password. Enter your email. Okay. See, I have to forget my password, right? Say it. Enter email username. So I got to enter your username. Or your email. Whatever I have to look up your email address.
Enter the username, because if they were really looking up who that Candace account is, they wouldn't have put Lisa's email address.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me try. Let me go to it. Let me go to that one. I'll go to that Candace person. Okay. I'll use another profile. And her name's Candace, right? Or it's called Candace or something.
I didn't write down exactly what the name was, but I will say, if you looked at the picture that they posted on TV, you could see that it wasn't even Angie that was doing the trolling. It was Whitney, because it said at the bottom of the picture, do you want to continue as Whitney Rose? So she was the one that is trying to prove that Lisa is, this person. It wasn't even Angie. Angie was just doing her dirty work, which is crazy to me, because Whitney had zero storyline this season. So if she's going to drop this big bombshell, you would think that she would do it and not pass the information along to Angie.
All right.
Like, Whitney, grow some balls yourself. And if you want to expose Lisa Barlow, do it yourself. Don't go through Angie.
Okay. So use another profile. Blah, blah. I forget. I think it was Candace or something. All right. Candace. Forgot password. Follow your. I think that's to look for the account. So I'm just gonna put Candace in there.
I was gonna say, just do a random person.
Well, yeah. I just did confirm your account. We want to make sure we have the right person on this account. Can you say it?
Not really. Okay.
Okay, we'll help you secure the products. We'll help you secure products. Confirm your account. Continue. Find by, okay. Trust this device. I'm not going to log in as our trust this device, blah, 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 blah. Must be the device you can log into the account before. Okay. Forgot password. Can't reset. Continue. Mobile number. I already put in the email or something.
I was like, no matter what you're doing, I can tell you there is no way,
without
a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt, there is no way that they were able to find.
It's not her whole phone number. I'll just say what it does to me. It makes me, I was kicked out of my fucking Instagram because I couldn't get, I could not get a phone. Like my phone died, like my phone broke. And that was the only number they would let me use to log in. And that's the only one they would send the code to. So I had literally for 6 months, I was fucking kicked out. All right. So I'm just going to log in on my fucking account on here.
Still, they would have sent a code if Lisa
Barlow. To that number.
Right. They would have sent it to that number. But how would they have known that Lisa has that number?
They knew
tell you the number.
They knew Lisa's phone number.
But it doesn't tell you the number on Instagram.
It tells you the last 2 digits. I'm showing you right now.
No, it says we will send a code
to that number. But not
because they put in the number.
No. Whoever created that account, whatever phone number they used, it goes to that number, but it only tells you the last 2 digits. It'll say blank, blank, blank to this phone number, your old blah blah blah, or your text number, or your phone number, and it'll say like my old number 7401. It'll say 27041. It won't give you the first 3. It'll just give you the last 4. And it's like whoever number that
you were trying to get onto your personal you're talking about your personal Instagram, and you were trying to get on your phone, correct?
No, not on my phone. Well, yeah, when I lost my phone broke. Like I didn't have that number, it was broke. I couldn't get into my iPhone. That's the only number that was connected. It was the only one they would send a code to because that's the way I had it set up. It's a double thing, the double whatever. and I had to literally fucking get a new fucking iPhone just to log back into my Instagram. Just recent, like it was 6 months ago.
Do you need me to go on Instagram right
Yes,
now and
yes, I want you to
debunk your stupid
yes,
thing?
yes. Because I can't, for some reason, it won't let me log the fuck out, so I can log back in without my number. It's pissing me off on here. I'm getting really mad. All right, I'm trying to log the fuck out.
I don't
Just
want
so
to get like kicked off of something.
Log out. Okay. All right. Why do I have to, like, it's like I'm like automatically, it automatically lets me get in, but like I don't have to like fucking put my number in anymore. But like, fuck, dude. Let me see if I can try to log in you. I'm telling you, that's the only way. If you have that set up for security, it's just going to give you the phone number that you use to make that account. Whoever created that, whatever phone number they used to create that account, number is not the only change that unique passwords. They're not trying to log in. All they wanted to prove that it was Lisa's phone number. So they just say the last 4 digits of the number that created that account, and they're like, "This is Lisa's phone number."
It's not Lisa. It's not Lisa's fucking phone number. Lisa is not the freak.
Not
Lisa
anymore.
is not Candace. And all right,
Like, wait a minute.
let's just say that Lisa is Candace.
Yeah.
What they showed on the actual show on the reunion, this person Lisa supposedly said about Angie wasn't even that bad. She said Angie was a flip-flopper.
Not the point. The whole point is the account. That's it.
It's,
you know what I mean?
It's not Lisa. I'm telling you. You can argue until you're blue in the face.
Okay,
it's not Lisa.
If it came up to log in and send a code to a phone number that used to be hers, how would that happen? How would she changed her number?
How would they know that it sent it to her?
They know her number. They know what her number is. I'm telling you, when you log out of, you need a phone number to log back in if you have that set. The way she showed it, it's an SMS that says we sent a text message to this number, and the last 4 digits apparently are Lisa's. They know her old number. Like, I could not get back into my fucking Instagram to save my goddamn life until I got my fucking iPhone back with my 600 or 4009 number. It doesn't give you the first 3 digits; it just gives you the last 4. Whatever phone number you had.
I'm going to post a video later debunking what you said. I can't do it now only because I'm afraid I'm going to get kicked off and then I'm not going to be able to get back on.
But you don't think that you don't need a phone number to log back in? You have to make sure you set it up that way, though. Just because you might not have it set up that way. Like, you have to have a double, like, all right, so you can log in, forget your password. When I log in, I have to do 2 different things. I have to do.
You can either do your email or your phone number.
You know, there's a double thing, like 2. What's it called when you have to set? Oh God, what's it called? 2 things, 2 ways to get in. So it's like privacy. What the fuck is it called, dude?
Like authentication.
Yes. Twice. Yeah, they have to do it twice. That's what the second part is with your phone number. So, like, say you forget your fucking password. Okay, you log in through your Facebook, and then it says it'll say we send a code to this number. Used to be my old one, 7401. So whoever has that number would get that code now. But I mean, obviously they can't log into my Instagram.
I'm gonna prove you wrong later. And on top of that, though, like I said, Candace, if this is Lisa's account, you're gonna tell me that none of those other girls on that cast have a Finsta account.
That's not the point. That's like, I don't even know what she does.
It is the point, though, because then why are they going after Lisa when all of them have done the same exact thing?
Because it's not the point. All Angie was trying to say was that Lisa was trolling me. That's it. And that proved that Candace was her. Nobody said they didn't have another. I know they're all fucked up. They're all fucked up bitches.
Okay, Angie. Okay, so Lisa was trolling you, and you were trolling Lisa, and Heather was trolling Meredith, and Meredith was trolling someone else. They all troll each other. Okay. They all have Finstas. Give me a fucking break.
Well, the whole point was, Andy, do you think that Lisa's your friend? That was all. And then she said, no, this is why.
And good. She shouldn't be friends with Angie. Okay. Angie's a flip-flopper, so Lisa shouldn't be friends with her. Okay. She's not her true friend.
But like, that's not the answer to that. Like, that wasn't the whole thing. Like, yeah, obviously they're not friends. They're all fucked up to each other. But I mean, I'm on Lisa's side. I wish I had a fake Finsta. I'm fucking pissed that I don't, or fake Insta. I'm mad that I don't do it. Like, you still have to use a phone number to log back in now.
I still don't believe. I really strongly, I don't believe that account belongs to Lisa. I just don't.
Well, who would use her old phone number though? Like, why? Like, because they even said you changed your phone number. I'm not. Look, she stopped denying it after a while, but like I know for a fact that you have to have a phone number if you have it set up that way. Actually, if you have a blue check mark, you have to have the double fucking Krista authentication. But anyway, I don't think it's a big deal, but it was just the whole point in trying to the whole phone number thing. So like, I mean, you have to have the phone number in your hand to physically the number to see the code, or you can't set that account up. You know what I mean? Because when you set it up with the phone number, it sends you a code. So, you know, it is what it is.
I think it's hilarious when Heather was like, we've gotten over this. We've known it's you. We've gotten past this. And if you've gotten past this, like, why are we bringing it up again?
Angie brought it up. Only because Andy asked Angie a question about being two-faced. That's it. That's all. That's why I came up. They all started yelling at each other. So I was like, I couldn't even fucking hear what the fuck they're saying. And it's like, I didn't get it until afterwards. I'm like, oh, the whole thing with your phone number. Like, because they said she changed her number, blah, blah, blah. And it's whatever. It's attached to that email. Like, people they all have fake fences. And I think
Can I tell you what my favorite part of this entire episode was?
Which part?
And I don't know if you even like caught it. Did you watch it on Peacock or you watched it on Bravo?
On Peacock.
Oh, you didn't see it then. Oh my God.
Why? What part?
If you watched it on Bravo, so they are advertising for the Winter Olympics because NBC and Bravo covers the Winter Olympics.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. So if you watched it on Bravo, there was a huge square advertisement for the Winter Olympics, and it was placed perfectly over Whitney's face for the entire reunion.
Are you kidding me?
You have, Krista, you have to try. Can you look up a picture while you're...
Yeah, on Peacock? Oh, no, Bravo.
No, look it up on, like, the internet. Look up, like, I would type in something like Olympics advertisement over Whitney's head.
Oh
it
my
is like,
God.
you can't even make this up when I tell you. It was literally when they would show that side of the couch. It was all of them with Whitney it looked like she had like a bag on her head.
Oh my God. Why the fuck was she on that side of the couch anyway? Did you realize she was on the wrong side of the couch? The wrong side of the room.
I thought she was too close to Andy. I thought she should have been like literally on another couch all the way at the end.
I thought she was on the end.
Brittany was.
Whitney, yeah, she was on the end. I thought she was like really on the end. Our YouTube, Whitney Rose. Oh my God.
What's happening?
Reunion, huh? Now I'm looking up the thing that you just told me to look up. I hear you, kitty cat.
I know. She just wants attention.
They don't have. There's no like, no pictures of it. Fuck.
I could probably look it up and send it to you. Hold on.
Reunion images. Reunion. What was it over here? Olympics, right?
Yes.
Olympics. Olympic.
Do you see it?
No, they're just like there's people. It's like Whitney Rose flopped at this reunion. I can't really find like a picture of it. Oh my God! No, oh my God! I found it. Are you kidding me? Yo,
can you post it?
Isn't this a joke, dude?
Can you post it?
Yes. Hold on. Oh my God, dude.
This is
real. Is this real? This really the whole entire time? The whole time it looked like this.
Let me see.
Wait, what is this? Oh,
yes.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It wasn't for the entire reunion, but I would say 75% of the reunion, she had an Olympic sign over her head. It was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see this?
I saw it before and then it went away.
Yeah. Oh fuck, what happened to it?
But the picture you're seeing, which you have to post for your audience to see it, because
no way.
That is what it looked like for 70. Every time the camera would scroll to that side of the couch, that's what it looked like. And I could not stop laughing because I'm like, they couldn't have picked a more perfect person to put that on.
That's nuts, dude. That's so great. What the fuck is? Oh my God.
And what's funny is when they scrolled to the other side of the couch, sometimes it was on Bronwyn's face, but not as much as it was on Whitney's.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the entire episode was that every time they scrolled to Whitney, she had a Winter Olympics advertisement on her head.
Fucking dude, she got like no, like I don't know what was that. Like I don't know what she's done to everybody, but they don't fucking like her anymore. It's weird.
Whitney,
I mean,
well, I think that Whitney really pissed off production at BravoCon with getting so wasted.
Yeah. I also think that Heather looked fucked up. Like Heather was the way she was yelling and sweating and her face. Like I get what she's. I mean, I don't know.
I agree.
I can't fuck with her anymore.
I agree with Lisa. I feel like even in part 1 of the reunion, in this part of the reunion, I feel like in the finale episode of Salt Lake City, I feel like Heather is trying to recreate and get that like proof, receipts, timeline. Like she's trying for that like moment again. And it's like, you can't force a moment like that. Like it's either there or it's not. And like, Heather, I'm sorry, you were a massive flop this season.
Right. And what the fuck is it up with? Okay, so what is up with her having? So Heather has pictures of the Rolling Rock guy or something. She's like,
that's so stupid.
Thunder or something.
She kept the pictures on her phone to use as blackmail, not blackmail, but like to hold over Meredith's head in case something were to happen and she'd have to whip them out. That's what I think.
So yeah, so that's literally after they're screaming about the phone number thing, it comes up that Heather has these pictures on her phone, and Heather's like, her fucking face, dude. She looked like she was I don't know what's happening. Hey, Robert. She was like, something was like she looked sweaty and upset and on something, and I didn't think that was a big deal. Like when Meredith tried to get them to do the drug test thing, I'm pretty fucking sure that they probably wouldn't pass. But again, it wasn't the point of it. But like. I think Heather was fucking pissed. Heather looked at like, fuck you, Meredith, because like I do coke or something.
Right. Well, Heather was probably like, I don't want to out myself on being on drugs, you know?
Yeah, and I guess they're not. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna bring up the whole. I don't know if they're gonna bring up the whole like rumor about the coke, or I don't know if that's gonna come up or not.
Well, I think it's really funny how they all accused her of being on something, but yet not one of them took that drug test. Not one.
I don't know why they didn't. I mean, the whole point of it was like they weren't acting like assholes, except for Whitney getting caught, brought off stage. But I don't know. And then Meredith's like, "Why are you guys bringing up?" Meredith is like screaming about bringing up the whole Rolling Rock guy, whatever, some guy she dated when she was not with Seth, just like when we first met her. And actually, Lisa's the one who brought it up. But not anybody. Lisa brought it up about the pictures, just to out Heather about having them, but not the point. It just, like you said, it was a flop with the scroll thing. I guess we'll have to discuss that later because I'm going to try.
Some people loved it. I just thought it was a massive flop. I think doing the same joke over again is like, I thought it was hilarious when she did it. Was that this season or was that last? It was the beginning of this season, right?
Beginning of the season, yeah, with like all the things that Meredith should apologize for.
Right. I thought that was funny, and I think to like reuse the same joke, that would be like Heather using her line all over again. Like receipts, proof, timeline.
She kind of did.
Right. And it's pathetic every time like they reuse something that they've done already. It's like, get a new joke. Have your fan club write you a new joke, please.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't even think Heather's pissed at Lisa. She's pissed at Meredith. And it's like, I don't know why she's even fighting with Lisa at this point.
Heather has no right to be pissed at anyone because she's involved in all these stories that have nothing to do with her. She's pissed off at people for things that have nothing to do with her.
I mean, like, so they went back with the whole thing, why she's pissed. And they showed when they were calling her out again, for the third time, trying to call her out about the plane incident. And because she called Heather a liar and said that, all that shit, that's what Heather's pissed about. And she can't.
Right. And when Heather's like, you called me a liar. You are a liar, Heather. You are a liar.
I know. And she honestly.
It's been proven that you are a liar.
And she's honestly, Jen Shaw needs to sue her for defamation.
She lied about the black eye. She lied about hooking up with Captain Jason. She's lied about numerous things.
Coach Shaw and hooking up with Monica and shit. Put that in her book. Like she put that in her book as fact, dude.
I'm pretty sure she lied about the whole Von Teese thing because I think she had a hand in that too.
She obviously, yes. Von Teese was not. It was her fucking hairdresser. They knew it was Monica. Jen Shaw added that a long time before this even was a thing. So the whole receipts proof timeline was fucking Alex Baskin motherfucking Robbins telling them both not to say anything about it. I'm frozen. Don't say anything about Von Teese, or I don't know. And then he fucking used it against it, and poor Monica.
I will go so far as to say that I guarantee you that Heather had some sort of idea what Jen Shaw was doing. I'll even say that. I think that she was playing stupid. I think Heather knew exactly what Jen Shaw was doing for the entire time she was doing it. I don't think she cared.
Mm-mm.
Did we just lose Lisa? Did we? I almost just said, did we lose Lisa? Did we just lose Krista? If you guys are listening, you are listening to Reality with Krista Marie, and I am her guest, Jacqueline Honey. All that Bravo tea with a side of honey with me, Jacqueline Honey. We are talking Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Part 2. Just waiting for Krista to come back. There she is.
I don't understand why this keeps doing this, but I'm
Can't hear you.
Now you
But
can't.
don't worry, hold it down while you're gone.
Okay, good. You still can't hear me, right?
Still can't hear you, but I see your little bubble moving.
What the fuck is happening?
Hear you now. Nope.
Oh no. What the fuck, man?
I mean, Krista better come back because I could totally hijack this podcast and
I
talk all things Lisa Barlow.
Fuck my life, dude. You can't hear me, huh?
I need Krista to come back so we could talk about Andy's walk-off, which I also thought was a flop.
Can you hear me or no?
Did anyone else think that Andy Cohen's walk-off didn't land the way it was supposed to? Because I gotta say, I feel like he was laughing the entire time he was walking off. I didn't really take it very seriously. Where is my girl? Crazy Krista, where are you? Can everyone hear me?
What the fuck is happening, man?
Krista.
Oh my god.
I guess maybe I should try to leave and come back.
Yeah, try to leave.
Hello?
Yeah, you leave. Can you hear me or no?
I'm just curious, everyone in the chat.
Man, can
do
you hear
guys hate Lisa Barlow as much as the rest of the Bravo fans? Or do we like Lisa Barlow because she's necessary for this cast and you need a delusional housewife? Because if you didn't have delusional housewives, you'd be watching a very boring show.
So they can hear both of us. They can hear both of us. You go out and come back in. Oh, there I am.
Namir, you don't like Lisa Barlow?
Can you hear me now?
We might not be able to be friends anymore.
Look, she can't hear me. You can't hear me?
I'm kind of curious, if you don't like Lisa Barlow, who do you like on Salt Lake City?
Can you guys tell her to go out and come back in? She can't hear me.
And be very careful with who you say. Just kidding.
I'm going to kick her out. So she's
Lisa is not only...
I had to kick her out because you guys can both hear me. I couldn't tell her to go out and come back in. I'm not going to try not to move anyway. I think she's entertaining. I've actually finally get Lisa now. Let me send her the thing again. I can't believe that you guys, she can hear me, you can't hear me, or whatever. Oh my god, there's so many people on Instagram watching us. We didn't even get through it. Oh my god, where's she at? I'll send her a link one more time. Wait, there she is. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Major technical difficulties today. My goodness.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I think it must be this blizzard coming. It's really...
I know. All right, I'm literally going to go to my notes and that's it. I'm not even going to come back and look at my thing. Okay. So, because honestly, okay. So the whole time they're all screaming at Andy. Andy decides to get up and walk away because they're screaming at her and literally nobody's listening to him. And it's I don't think it was a flop. I just think that he was pissed, they were all screaming and yelling. He tries to bring up the plane.
I don't even think so, because if you look at his face when he walked off, he was half laughing. He wasn't even serious.
I know. That's what I mean. It was kind of okay, I'm just going to fuck him until you're done.
To me, it wasn't like a great walk off because he didn't even walk off. He walked to the side of the stage. He never actually left.
Right.
And I don't. He was like joking. I didn't take him seriously.
No, and it wasn't iconic like Teresa's walk-offs.
No.
Walk-offs. But I love this little thing. So anyway, so basically they bring up the airplane ride. They try to bring up the airplane ride, and because Brittany comes out. So Brittany comes out like second of after the whole Angie with the scroll. She comes out and Bronwyn's sitting there. Like, by the way, when they were all arguing, screaming about the phone number, Bronwyn wasn't saying shit. She just wasn't. Or was she?
Did Bronwyn say anything this entire episode? Because I'm pretty sure she said like 10 words.
Like, exactly. She kind of was like, Lisa, she said something. I don't know if honestly, I fucking forget. I thought she looked good, and then second at this part 2, she doesn't look. I don't know. She looks like fucking fake. I don't know.
She's not saying anything. She hasn't said it. The only thing I think she said for the second part was at one point she looked at Meredith and said, "Can't you take accountability for anything?" And I was like, "Ooh, Conwyn with your one line of the entire episode. Wow."
She's losing her touch, dude. Definitely. I went into this season loving Bronwyn and not liking Lisa and like anything. And I haven't liked Lisa in years. But like we said, I realized like when you were saying it's the insecurity in her and her getting vulnerable that made me realize, oh my God, she's really not an asshole. Like she's just like she said, she knows her faults. And when she finally says it, it's like, you know, I get it now. I get her now. And it's weird because I have not liked, this is the weirdest thing. I never liked Erica. Now I like Erica a lot. Meredith, I used to like Meredith, can't stand her now. I used to like Heather, can't stand her now. I didn't like Lisa, now I love Lisa. I'm actually even liking Teresa at this point. I waved the white flag. I am so proud of myself. Because I'm not fucking, like, I'm not even being fake at all. Like, I really, honestly, you know me, I wouldn't tell you if I liked her if I didn't like her. You know what I mean?
I'm proud of you too.
And I'm like, as messy as the whole, that's just what Housewives is. That's what they are. You know what I mean? And I get it, but like Bronwyn Conwyn, I don't like her whole, oh my God, me and Todd are separated. Okay, you've been separated since 2016, bitch.
Meanwhile, all she did was defend him the entire reunion, part 1 and part 2. And you're defending him, yet at this current moment, while you're defending him, the two of you are not even together.
Exactly.
Please.
And so, like Andy says to Meredith and Brittany, do either one of you want to tell us what happened on the plane, in your opinion? And then Meredith's like, no, but I have a question first. So she gets asked 2 questions by Andy. The one question was, what happened on the plane? Doesn't answer it. And then, did you have a drink before the plane? Never answers it. But anyway, before we even get there, when they were going after Lisa, Meredith hadn't say one fucking word. Meredith didn't stick up for Lisa not one fucking time. She even said something like, you know, why did you stick up for Lisa when this was happening? Or the lawsuit that Meredith's like, well, I don't know what's really, she gave a politician's answer. Well, I didn't know if they were true or not. I didn't know anything about them. Not the point.
Can I pipe in?
Yeah.
Because I disagree with what you're saying right now.
Okay.
I think that her not piping in with Lisa was the best thing she could have done because her adding anything to that would have just prolonged the story. And she didn't want, like she said, she didn't know enough information to defend her or say anything. So therefore, she says nothing. If she would have said something, it's adding more fuel to the fire, even if she was defending her.
Right? It's literally backing your friend up like she's been backing you up, even when she doesn't agree with you. She's been backing up Meredith, disagreeing with her. I know she does. Like, she backs up Meredith no matter what. And it's crazy. Because, you know, of course, they also bring up the whole fucking New York thing, the whole hot mic moment. And they're like, well, Lisa, hot mic moment, And Lisa's like, what did she say? I am so fucking sick. Like, she just said, she's like, bring it. She's like, that's all you fucking have?
So am I, because that shit was 5 years ago. Like, what are we really talking about? Like,
when she said it, dude, it was fucking phenomenal. She's like, I'm fucking sick. I was like, oh my God, Lisa. Like,
yeah, because honestly, Mary was the one that brought it up, accusing Lisa of being a bad friend.
That's what it was.
for being a bad friend to Meredith, but yet all of them have fucking said shit about Meredith. So it's like, you're going to bring up something from 5 years ago. What did you say this season, Mary? Because you've been accusing her of being on something all season. Just because your son is on something doesn't mean that Meredith, you don't have to, push that onto Meredith. Like, oh my God. Ooh, I'm so heated.
I agree, but I also disagree that I think that after the first or second time she didn't want to fucking talk about whatever she took or whatever, it's like, fucking stop asking her. Because at that point, you're not doing, she tried to reach out to them twice about, privately off camera to talk about this whole situation with being on the plane. And it did, and obviously they didn't want to fucking do that. They wanted to bring it up in front of her. So after the fourth or fifth time of trying to go after her about the fucking plane, I got pissed. And I became Team Meredith, because it's like, stop asking her at this point. You don't fucking give a fuck. She's asking you to stop talking about it, and nobody does. So, I mean, the only thing that I talk about, I'm bringing up with the hot mic moment with Meredith, is she tries to say she doesn't hold grudges, but she fucking does. She didn't talk to Lisa for 2 fucking years. That's why it is a big deal. I get it that it wasn't 5 years ago. It was like 3. It was a big fucking deal. It was to a lot of us because it was crazy. But again, it's like, that you're right. That is the only thing I could think of that, like, honestly, that she's done that was out of pocket with Meredith. On the other hand, Meredith, I truly believe, I don't think she sticks up for Lisa. I can't remember one time now that she has. And whether she fucking thinks she knows anything about the lawsuit, I think she should stick up for Lisa no matter what, and then talk about it later. If she's saying they're not true, then Meredith say they're not true. You know what I mean? Why? It's fucked up. Like, you can't. I'm not excusing that, because I think she sat there and said fucking nothing and gave a politician answer. Well, I don't know enough about it. That's not the fucking point. Who cares? Find out more later. Trust what your friend's saying, and losing her mind over it and like making such a big deal out of it, Meredith. Again.
Well, she did say, I trust what Lisa said. Like, she didn't look into the lawsuit. She trusted what her friends said.
Then say it. Speak the fuck up. Say something. You know what I mean?
Well, she did. She said, I didn't look up the lawsuit because I trusted what my friend said to me.
But that's fine. But you still didn't say shit in front of the people, in front of the cameras, when everybody was going in on Lisa. Meredith says nothing. That's the whole point. I don't care what you fucking know. I don't care how long she looked. Nobody wants to look into it. I want you to trust your friend and go, hey, everybody, like, I know my friend. Like, if she's saying it didn't happen. Or
I feel like they focused too much on that hot mic moment. And even when Andy was like, well, I just find it hard to, astonishing that, she could say all this stuff and, you can forgive her, and you guys are.
It's crazy. Listen, everybody else that says this shit that Lisa said, she fucking is going after them. Like, you can leave. Like that
Well, what I was going to say is, they're like making this big shit over Lisa and, of Meredith forgiving Lisa, but yet they've all said terrible shit about each other. And it's like, I mean, Mary called Heather inbred. Heather forgave her for that.
Nobody's denying any of that. You know what I mean?
know, but we're not bringing up the fact that Heather forgave Mary and their friends. So we're not going to focus on the fact that everyone else has gotten over stuff. So it's not okay that Meredith got over the hot mic moment. But we've all gotten over other things.
I think that's not the whole point of that whole thing, though, is not that. The whole point of it was Mary saying, well, first of all, Mary brought up the fact, again, I keep saying that none of those bitches ever apologized to her for fucking calling her a cult and shit. Because they all shouldn't. You don't think that Lisa and fucking Whitney should apologize to Mary?
Hell fucking no. Hell no.
Why?
There's no proof that her church is not a cult. Why should they have to apologize?
It's a fucking Pentecostal church. They're all fucking, every fucking church.
Krista, watch the documentary. Watch the documentary.
Okay.
Watch the documentary.
I will, but a couple of people said there's no new news in there. Andy said it's old. It's not new. They've been saying the same shit for fucking years.
There was a couple new things in there.
I mean, I think Mary has I think that she was groomed, but I don't think she has a bad bone in her body. Honestly, I don't. But I mean, I'll watch it. But I feel like it was really upsetting when she lost. So they asked Mary about her mom, okay, because her mom passed away, and because that was like the second segment was about Mary.
You don't think it's weird that the majority of Mary's family members don't speak to her? You don't
Well,
think that's weird that more than one, that there's a bunch of family members that don't talk to one person, but you're going to tell me that it's not that one person?
I think, honestly, I think they have a problem with the church. I mean, honestly, what did they say about her? I mean,
Okay, so what's their problem with the church?
who the fuck knows? Same problem with everybody usually has. Everybody, not everybody is for fucking like those kind of like, having to go somewhere like you said. I'm all not. I mean, people now probably don't want to go, and people are jealous. Maybe I don't fucking
Because
know.
it's a cult?
I mean, how's it a cult though? How is it any different than any other church that has a pastor? And that they worship on weekends and Fridays and give 10%. Like, to me, it's no more of a cult than fucking Hillside or Hillsong. I mean, you know what I mean? Hillsong's a fucking cult.
I'm not necessarily saying that it's a cult, but I definitely think there's something shady that goes on in her church.
I mean, honestly, I think somebody would have found it by now. Somebody would have figured it out. What? What did they find?
Watch the documentary.
Okay, well, it's not shut down, is it? It's nothing illegal. It would have been shut down. So
I didn't say it was anything illegal.
I mean, listen.
You don't remember seasons ago when they showed her church and she was yelling at her congregation for not getting her expensive birthday presents? You don't remember that?
I mean, yeah, but
you don't remember Mary telling Whitney a story in her kitchen about how one of her church members got into a car accident and died, and the insensitive way she was talking about it, that was one of her congregants. You don't think there's anything weird about that? You don't think there's something weird that she married her step-grandfather?
I think people are shady. That's weird, but I think people are shady as fuck. And she married him when they were like, I don't know, was it 25 years ago? She said she would have left him right away, but she had her son. The only reason she stayed was for her son. And I honestly, like, they obviously have some kind of relationship where it's like they're just partners. I don't know. I don't think they're obviously in a fucking real marriage, but I think they respect each other. It is what it is, dude. Like, it's been 20 years. They need to get the fuck over it. Like, okay, she married her grandfather. She'd be in jail if it was something, fucked up. Like, I don't think her church is any more of a fucking, I would probably go to her church before I would go to like Christian church or something. I don't know. I just think she's a pastor. I think she worships the whatever, and that's it. And people, the whole 10%, I don't know, whatever her congregation is, but, and
don't you have to be a good person to be a pastor?
Yeah, I don't think she's a bad person. I don't.
I didn't realize calling people inbred makes you a good person.
I mean, come on. That's not the worst thing. People have been called worse. Like,
I mean, I think that's pretty fucking bad. You're literally telling her she looks like a product of incest.
She does. She did.
And then double down on it when she asked you again. You said, "Yeah, I do think you look inbred."
Because she's honest, and she does look fucking inbred. That's why she changed the whole face. She did. She looked inbred. She really did. She really did. Heather does. I'm telling you, like, Mary's just honest. I just really think that she, it is what it is. Like,
Don't get me wrong. I love Mary on the show. I think she adds a lot to Salt Lake City. I don't think she's a good person. I don't think what she says.
Why do you think she's a bad person? Like, what about her makes you think she's a bad person? Besides the fact that she calls people's names, like everybody.
I didn't say she was a bad person. I just said I don't think she's a good person.
Well, that's the opposite of good is bad. So
no, I think she's kind of like.
What do you think she does that's so wrong, though? I mean, I don't know. I think she's a great mom. I think she's doing her best. She could have not done a better job at handling her son's addiction. Him being in jail is the best fucking thing for him. That comes up. And she cried a little bit because they showed, a backstory of it. But I feel like she's doing the right thing, and he needs to stay in jail. I think he needs to be scared straight. If that doesn't work, then, we'll try something else. But I think, what she's doing, I don't know if he has a bail. I don't think he does. But it was, he breaking and entering in his ex-wife's house, which is fucked up. He actually could get in a lot of trouble for that. He might do 10 years. I don't think they would give him 10 years. He's like a first offense guy or second offense, but he somehow they're getting a divorce, apparently, the wife, Robert Jr.'s wife. And basically he's in jail. She doesn't go to see him because she doesn't want to see him there. I get it. She talks to him on the phone. Robert Sr. does talk to him on the phone. And, was being, I guess, supportive when he was dealing with this shit when he was home. Because, I guess Robert Sr. used to be addicted to pot or something. But the thing is, for parents that didn't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't want to speculate, but I'm pretty sure that Robert Jr. was on a little more than just pot.
Oh, no shit. I'm talking about Robert Sr. was addicted to pot.
Oh, I was like, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know. From the videos I saw,
senior, yeah, he was addicted to pot as a teenager, so I guess he understood addiction more. Mary was saying, and he's been there for his son, which I feel like that showed me that they're just a family. They're not like husband and wife. Like, I'm pretty sure he's got a girlfriend, and I think they're all fine with it, and it is what it is. I guess I don't understand why they had to get married, but like, if the grandmother owned everything, why couldn't she just leave it to, why did somebody have to get married to Robert? Because she was married to Robert.
Because Robert was like, he had something to do with
Okay.
Right. He had
so he had halfies because they're married.
Correct.
Okay. I get it. And so to keep it in the family, marry one of my daughters. I get it. Weird, but okay.
Which the grandmother said, marry one of them. She didn't specifically say, I got told by God that Mary is going to take over the church out of all of my.
What were the other options? Like, the mom?
Mary has sisters.
Oh, I didn't know that. She has sisters?
Dude. Well, I know she has at least one sister, and her sister doesn't speak to her, which is why I said none of her family members speak to her. Why is that?
Yeah, I mean, we have family members that
the mother didn't speak to her, the sister didn't speak to her. I just feel like when there's a bunch of people against one person, it makes it hard to believe, which I guess I should take my own advice because there's a bunch of people against Lisa, but here I am defending Lisa. So
I mean, like, I just think her family members, that's just fucked up. Like, they're just, I don't think they probably disagreed with marrying fucking Robert Sr. They probably never liked it. But again, they've said some pretty fucking fucked up shit. And it's like, wow, man. And watching her mom interview with Adam made me feel like her mom and her, like, I could have made out. They could have made amends. It made me sad that her mom died and Mary didn't care about making amends with her mom. She hasn't had a mom in 25 years. She said I was a bad kid. And, I guess after that, things went. Her mom didn't really say much in the interview that she wanted to have a relationship with Mary still. And that's the thing. Her mom did want a relationship with Mary.
Her mom's dead.
Huh?
Her mom died.
I know. But when she was doing the interview with Adam, she still wanted to be in Mary's life. And she just didn't know how to do that.
Your goal for this weekend during the snowstorm is to watch the documentary.
I will. I know. I mean, they brought it up in the fucking thing, and I'm like, when they said it was really nothing new, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna fucking watch it, but I will. But anyway, it's all these.
I will say it's not like you get like a crazy amount of new information, but they go into detail on things that you did learn about in past seasons, but they went into more detail. So like the scene I was telling you about where Mary was talking to Whitney and her kids in the kitchen like 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago, where she was telling her about, a car accident and how some girl went through the sunroof and died. And that, like, they go into more detail in the documentary because that was one of the people that went to her church.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And she was very insensitive to the person passing away.
Oh, I mean,
and that's like one of her constituents or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably I don't know. We'll see. I'll watch it. But like, I mean, Mary has just a weird, like, she's very, I don't know.
I think she's hilarious. I think she's quirky. I think that she's definitely needed on the show. I just don't like that. And I like Mary. I think it's a defense
mechanism. I think it is with her,
I just think that I feel like they're making her the voice of reason when I don't think she's the voice of reason. And I'm not saying I don't like her, and I'm not saying she shouldn't be on the show. I just think that they put a lot of weight on Mary as being this holier than thou, and I don't think that's the case.
See, I do.
And it's almost like they're all afraid of her.
I don't think they're afraid. I just trust what she says. Like, I do trust.
See, and I don't.
You really don't? Really?
I don't trust what she says.
I've never seen anything come out of her mouth that wasn't true. Or like, if it's her opinion, I agree with her about how they're looking inbred. I agree that there's probably she was extremely worried about Meredith, but I feel like, again, Mary.
Agree with that either.
Hear the firework. Hear the sirens.
I don't believe that
you don't think
she was concerned about Meredith. No.
I do.
Because it's exactly what Meredith said. If any of them were really her friend and really, really concerned about her, not one of them reached out to her. Not one of them, including Mary.
Actually, they actually said that they did. They said when they got off the plane, off camera. I think Bronwyn said. I think it was all three of them said that
They
did.
texted her.
And actually, yeah, and approached her too. Mary said Mary did reach out to her though. She said you're the only one, Mary. You know, but I mean, I honestly feel like she tried to. I mean, I guess off cameras. That's the whole thing. But I mean,
so you're gonna reach out to me off camera, but on camera you're gonna make it like I have a problem.
Yeah.
Like, come on, that's just.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's. I mean, they shouldn't. I disagree.
What I want to.
Okay.
No, what I want to know is how come I think it's so stupid that no one on production. I believe that nobody has. Actually, I don't even know if I believe that nobody has video, because I do believe that there's something. But I think it's so crappy that no one on production has said anything about, because whether it was on video or not, there were production people that witnessed what happened. So why is nobody coming out and saying anything when I feel like they've broken the fourth wall before?
I know, you're right. You're fucking right. They were all close quarters. They obviously heard it. Andy hasn't even asked. I'm surprised Andy hasn't asked fucking anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody asked production, okay, what did you witness? Like,
maybe they do have it, and like that's the setup, because they never even talked about it yet. They still haven't been able to get it because they start arguing about everything. And I think maybe they're gonna fucking say, because remember, like, they asked both of them what their opinion was, what they thought happened, right? And I think Andy was trying to set it up where they're gonna show some footage or something. I really do think that. I definitely think that.
I will say that it's hard for me to believe what happened on the airplane or what didn't happen on the airplane, because all of their stories have changed so many times that it's like, what's the actual truth? Because when we watched, when it first happened, and we watched them saying that Brittany spilled a glass of wine. Meredith spilled a glass of wine on Brittany. But then in this last reunion, Brittany, in her own words, said she went to the bathroom, and when she came back, there was wine spilt on her seat. So did she spill it on you, or she didn't spill it on you? I don't understand. Then they said Meredith freaked out for the entire 5-hour plane ride. Then Brittany said, once again, out of her own mouth, that it really was only bad when they were descending, and that's why nobody got up.
She said it got worse. That's when it kicked into high gear, she said.
She made it sound like the plane was going down, the way she was describing, like, and we were on a descent and we were facing downward, and oh my God, they told me I had to get in my seat. Oh my God. Yeah. She's such an actress.
I mean, I disagree. That's okay.
It's hard for me to believe anything because all of their stories keep changing.
I don't know how they said the same stuff. Like they were berating her. They're asking about the TikTok. They can't find the fucking TikTok. Please find the fucking TikTok. And they said that Whitney tried to jump in and she jumped down Whitney's throat. And
right. But then in the season, Whitney said that she was sleeping and that she barely heard anything that was going on. So were you sleeping or you tried to interject? I'm confused, Whitney.
She said she kept waking up in between her sleeps or whatever, and
you were waking up in between your sleeps and you heard Meredith freaking out and you didn't think to yourself, let me interject, let me go back to sleep.
She did. She got yelled at. She said she did. Didn't you hear her? She said I tried to, and you fucking yelled at me and told me to fucking mind my own business or some shit like that.
Meredith said no, you didn't. So it's a matter of who do you believe, and Whitney is a known liar too, so who do you believe? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I believe that it happened. I do. I believe it happened. I think, but again, they're not going to, I don't know why they keep bringing it up. If we don't have footage, I'm sick of fucking hearing about it.
I believe that something happened. I just don't believe that it was as bad as they said. I don't. Because it's exactly what Meredith said. There would have been officers waiting to take her off the plane if she put her hands on Brittany, if she pulled her hair, if she spilled a glass of wine on her, she would have been arrested. And you mean to tell me that Brittany wouldn't have had her arrested? She 100% would have.
Well, she said all she did was pull her chair. Like when she was trying to get her, she said she pulled the back of her chair. And she said, if I pulled her hair, well, she said, no, I didn't touch her hair. And they said, well, yes, you did. They disagree. Again, Meredith said, I didn't say that something didn't happen. They just disagree on everything that did happen. I do believe that because if they show it back again, okay, when they're all talking about it at first, they're saying she was pissed the fuck off when they got on the plane, when they were getting on the plane, and then it went on the entire time. That's what they said, the whole 5 hours, and every time that people try to interject, Meredith said, told Heather, I'm not going to be your friend. If you take her side or something, I'm not going to be your friend or some shit like that. And that's why her and Heather kept fighting about that whole calling you a liar, or you told me not to get involved because, you know, we're not going to be friends anymore or something like that. And basically we start talking about this, and her and Heather get in an argument. And Heather says, what does she say? What she tells her to fuck off. And
I wrote it down because I loved it, because Heather is such a fucking loser. I can't even take it. She wrote, buckle up, Meredith. It's not gonna be a fun ride.
Well, then she said, we're no longer fucking friends as of this moment.
Fuck you, Meredith. From this day on, we are no longer friends.
And you're gonna buckle up.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Ride. I'm like, oh shit. And then her and Lisa are talking, like they keep like whispering to each other, and then they're like, see how you guys are ganging up, and they're just, it was hard. Like, listen, it was just screaming back and forth three or four different times. It's from an episode, and it was all about you do this, they do this.
Is they complain, they complain when Meredith gets angry and goes buck wild on the airplane. They complain when Meredith sits there and doesn't say anything. They complain when Lisa talks over everyone and doesn't let anyone say anything. But then they complain when Lisa sits there and doesn't say anything. So it's like Meredith and Lisa cannot win with any of these women, whether they're quiet, whether they freak out. It's like they can never do anything right.
It's not just them though. It's like everybody gets a bad season. Everybody gets a fuck. Like, you know how it goes. It just, they've been trying to get rid of Lisa for a while, dude. I don't understand. And that's what Dana says. Dana's like, they don't fucking like Lisa. And she's
Lisa's
like,
not going anywhere. She was picked for Ultimate Girls Trip. She's not going anywhere.
I don't know why the cast doesn't like her. I don't get it. I don't know what they're talking. Like, I don't know what Dana keeps saying about. Like,
honestly though, the cast not liking her, I feel, is working in her favor, because it's just going to make her more famous.
Oh no!
Because every cast needs a villain. Not saying that Lisa's a villain, because you know she's my queen, but every cast needs a villain, and Lisa is probably the most necessary for that cast.
I agree. I mean, I agree. I think that I'm not liking Meredith at all, and I feel like
just wait.
I don't I do agree that they should not like fucking kept badgering her about what happened and what's wrong with her. Obviously, I could keep saying she didn't want to talk about it. If there's something wrong, she didn't want to talk about it. And like after a while, it kept bringing it up on camera. It just turned into like, you know, Meredith is something's wrong. So the second question, Andy, they never answer that. Neither one of them talk about what happened on the plane except for Brittany. Meredith doesn't give her, she's just basically doesn't take accountability again. It is what it is, whatever. But then he says, did you have a drink before you got on the plane? And she doesn't answer. She's we'll revisit this, which they didn't. She's like, what did she say? What did everybody else do? I forget. Like, she was talking and he answered that. And she's like, before I answer that question, I have a question for everybody else. Oh, it was how come nobody did anything about it? Blah, 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 which wasn't, I don't know what that has to do with, did you have a drink before you got on the plane? Like, I don't get it. What does that fucking matter?
Because it's true what she says. Like,
okay,
if you guys are gonna,
that wasn't the question. We'll get to
she's a lawyer, and she's gonna obviously divert and say what she wants to say.
Well, hopefully they do have footage, and if they have footage, and you know, it is what it is. She's suspended for some reason. Do you know that she's suspended or something?
No, she said that was a rumor, and that's not true.
So she's not suspended. Well, and again, I hope you heard a whole rumor about the no parking sign, which she thought was going to say no, or free Palestine, and it was basically said free parking. And she goes after Brittany, which we didn't see any of that, so I don't know if they cut that part out.
Say that again.
So when they were filming, Dana said there's an episode. During the season when they were filming it, it came out that Meredith was yelling at Brittany because they went to some event and Brittany had a free parking sign, but she was like slowly revealing the letters like free PA, and Meredith thought it said free Palestine before she could get the whole thing. Brittany was probably fucking with her, making it seem like that's what it said.
Well, I mean, if that's the case and that's what she was doing, I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
Right. And it says free parking, and Meredith basically, they said Meredith hit her. I'm like, oh. and that was during the season or when they were filming. So that's what I was waiting for this whole fucking season.
She wouldn't. If Meredith actually hit Brittany, she wouldn't be on the show.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why they said it. I mean, I don't know. So I was like, well, where's that scene at? Because I remember that coming out. And I guess I don't know if they're gonna. Maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe they cut it out because of the whole anti-Semitic thing. But
with the cliffhanger of this episode, which we'll get to at the end, but I have a lot to say about that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was a lot of arguing back and forth. Mary talked about her son and how, she's tough love, and hopefully, in February he'll get his sentence. He'll go for the judge. He's doing just listen, he had to go through withdrawal in there, and that's not fucking fun. And if that doesn't scare you straight, like, because I don't know if he had a Suboxone prescription. I don't know if he was addicted to anything besides Xanax and stuff, but that's a bad withdrawal. Withdrawal, you can die from Xanax withdrawal. So
did you not think it was hilarious when they were asking why nobody filmed anything on the plane, and Heather was like, it would, you'd be a real piece of shit to take out your phone and start filming right after Whitney said, I wish I would have taken out my phone and filmed it. You literally called your cousin a piece of shit.
I mean, literally. But then they're like, well, every time we bring our phones, look what Meredith does. She like, what did she say? Fucking when Meredith, they showed Meredith when she yelled at Brittany about filming that.
You're a despicable, disgusting human being.
There's something wrong. See, there's something wrong with her.
Really good at Meredith and Lisa.
Said the husband was the first sign of trouble for me. I'm sorry. There's something wrong, and it's okay if you take Xanax. Fine. I don't really. It's not to me. You're still functionable. You're still functioning. Again, if you're really going after Brittany like that, maybe you should not take it and drink, and just tell these bitches to shut the fuck up at this point. Stop fucking asking.
When I get on an airplane.
Just apologize. She apologized to Brittany, whatever it is. Now she thinks she's an anti-Semitic, or she's a yeah. Can you? All right. So I know it's at the end. So what else?
Meredith owes Brittany no apology.
You don't think? Okay. Well.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I
think Brittany owes Meredith an apology.
At one point, they go after Lisa, and Lisa just sits there with this look on her. She sat like a statue, and she wasn't blinking, and she was trying to calm the fuck down because they were like going after her. I can't remember now what it was about. It was about Mary. They asked Mary, what did you think about? Or no, I'm sorry, Lisa. What did you think about Mary sticking up for you this season, or something like that? And they're like, Mary's like, she don't give a shit. She probably doesn't remember. And they're all yelling at Lisa about it. And Lisa's like, I do remember. She sits all still, and she's like, literally looks like a statue. And Meredith's flipping out about something. I think.
I feel like they get all bent out of shape though when she's sitting there like a statue. But it's like you get bent out of shape when she fucking screams and yells over everybody. So what do you want from her? She's trying to stay calm. Give the bitch a break.
Well, that's what I was like. Oh my god! Because usually she wants to be the loudest one. Like when they used to call her up before, she would just get louder and louder and louder. But she kind of was like, fuck it, fuck you. Like she just sat there and was like, I'm not that person. I'm a fucking amazing, and I don't give a fuck. It's like, you keep fucking doing it, trying to fucking make me. And she looks at Meredith, she's like, what are they going after us for? It's just fucking hilarious. And they're all looking at Lisa going, oh my god, look at Lisa. She's not moving. She's not blinking. Is she okay? And it was kind of funny because I was like, and Lisa didn't even hear them. She really tuned them the fuck out because if she heard what they were saying, like laughing at the fact that she was sitting like a statue with her. I think it was Whitney was yelling at her or something. All Whitney did was yell at Mary, I think, or something. She just yelled about something.
It's funny because I don't even remember Whitney saying like barely anything.
I was just thinking, what we didn't get like. And again, with Whitney, I don't really believe that her fucking product or whatever it was brand was getting ready to go to a big box store, and at the last fucking 11th hour, you're like, oh, let's do an MLM with Justin and I'll lose everything. And
did Whitney and Conwin even say more than 10 words during this part of the reunion?
All Braun and Conwin said was, you said this about me, Lisa, talked about my husband, and you did something, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, fine. Lisa's like, well, you know what? That's fine. I don't know. She said, that's how I feel. Some shit like that. But the only thing really they show with Braun is the fucking unicorn uni gets thrown out. And it wasn't a big deal. Braun fucking was like, I'm sorry.
Which is crazy because Meredith did take most of the shit for that. And it was Conwin's idea. So it's like,
oh my god, it was. I didn't know it was Conwin's idea.
Her idea. She was the one when Meredith was like, no, I don't, something like, I don't want to see the unicorn. And Conwin was like, you know, it was her idea to throw the freaking unicorn over the boat. So
I just feel like, I don't know. I was really all for Brahma. I just thought I just thought she handled everything like classy, but she's literally on the break. She looks like she's about to break. I don't think she can put up this facade any longer of this uppity, don't give a fuck. Like I
just think it's crazy that she could say to Lisa and Meredith, like, my God, can't you own something? But it's like, Conwin, what do you own? What do you talk about? You don't talk about shit. We're not allowed to talk about your husband. We're not allowed to talk about your kid. We're not allowed to talk about your lawsuits. So you don't talk about anything in your life, but you're going to tell other people that they should be real?
I mean, I don't agree with them talking shit, like calling him like fart man and shit like that. I mean, obviously she can lie to us about whether he was cheating or they had a thing. Like, I do believe they have obviously some kind of I don't know, situation that they tell each other when they're going to talk about other people. So I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he's leaving because I don't think
it's okay for Conwin to talk about how Seth is cheating on Meredith, but we can't talk about Conwin's husband, but you could talk about other people's.
I mean, they all, yeah. Well, honestly, like they all kind of did it though. They all do it. They said Seth was cheating. They said that Todd's cheating, and John fucking Jared tells John. Was it Jared tells John or Seth? Seth tells Jared. I'm sorry. Seth tells Jared that he's got 2 girlfriends, and Jared runs and tells Brittany, and then they call.
So Brittany's proof that Seth is cheating on Meredith is coming from Jared, Seth, who can't even commit to Brittany, but he's going to make up some stupid rumor. And even if Seth, I could see Seth saying that like as a joke.
Yeah, I do.
I could see him being like, whoop, got to get back to New York where my 2 girlfriends are, like, give me a break.
I mean, I just think Jared and I think they're a joke. I think that they are together. I think they don't fucking. I just think they fuck with all of us, and I just feel like Jared. I don't know why. I mean, obviously Brittany didn't. She shouldn't have taken that seriously, because why the fuck would he admit to that if it's true? You really think he's going to tell somebody like Jared if he really had 2 girlfriends? That's me.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? That's like, who's going to fucking why would he tell Jared that? Like, Brittany is not Meredith's friend. That would be stupid.
I was going to say, knowing that your wife and Brittany don't get along, you're going to go tell Brittany's boyfriend that out of all the people? Please.
And she's like, oh, and watch what happens live. I have proof, and I guess I kind of do.
But it wouldn't hold up in court.
Oh, and then the question, I'm sorry, when they asked Meredith if she had a drink, she goes, let's talk about the real reason. Do you want to go there? The real reason.
Anything else to talk about? Because I have a lot to say about that. Okay. I have the proof, the receipts, the timeline, everything.
Okay. So basically they took the plane, nobody recorded it. I don't know if production did. For some reason, production didn't say shit either. If it was that bad, like, why didn't production say anything? Anyway, like, she just looked like a crazy walrus, Heather. She looked like a crazy walrus, screaming and yelling about everything. I don't know. She got sweaty and it was bad. And then that was it. And she's like, Meredith goes, you screeched at me for 2 months, Heather. And Heather's like, fuck you, Meredith. I never screeched at you. Our friendship is over.
But what's funny is she was saying that to Meredith. She's telling Meredith, I never screeched at you, as she's screeching at her.
I know. She's like, guess what, Meredith? It's going to fucking be a fun ride. And I think that Heather has shit on Meredith. I think that they did shit.
They all have shit on each other. I really do.
Yes. I think that they both did. I think they all did drugs together. Honestly, I really do. And to me, it's like, I don't know. Nobody called out Heather for drinking from 5 a.m. till 5 again. So the other 5, like 24 hours, she drank on camera. Got a black eye from hitting her head at a door and a fucking thing, and then lies about it for 2 years. And I was all on her side. I get it, but like I'm not on Meredith's side, but I'm also not on Heather's side either. I'm Team Lisa at this point. I don't even like Bronwyn anymore. I'm kind of okay with Angie. Angie can be a little bit of an asshole sometimes, but I feel like she's been the underdog.
I loved Angie, and I just feel like she's aligning herself with the wrong people. Like, Angie could be so funny. Aligning herself with Whitney and Conwin is like a death wish. Like, what are you doing?
The weirdest
You're
thing is,
aligning yourself with the two people that didn't even say 10 words during this reunion.
I know, both and like literally, Whitney's on the other couch. She's on the couch with Lisa and Mary and Meredith when she's fighting with them. Not Mary, but she had to literally jump over Mary to talk. Nobody we saw. I think Bronwyn Conwyn. We saw her say 2 words. She fought with Lisa, and that was it. And then
I read a rumor about Whitney.
Go ahead, tell me.
That apparently Whitney is very nervous about her standing on Salt Lake City, and her and Justin have been fighting a lot because she's scared she's going to get fired, and she's been hitting that bottle a little too hard.
Really?
Saying that she's drinking a shit ton of wine to cope with the fact that she's scared she is going to get fired, which honestly, I don't think she's going to get fired, but I could see her getting demoted to friend of.
I mean, she tries to fucking every time she tries to, she was trying to go after everybody for a storyline. It was obvious.
She has none. She has no storyline.
Yeah, and then she got called the fuck out by people online, which I think the fake. I honestly now I don't know whoever the one person that was leaking information, if it was Lisa, what I don't know. The thing is, I think that's what took Whitney down, with people calling it MLN and shit like that. And I think that I don't know how she lost her company. MLNs aren't illegal, I didn't think, but I don't know what happened. I don't know if she can get her company back. It's just crazy. She's lost everything. So again, why would you keep drinking? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like counterproductive at this point. And they don't want you to drink. You know what I mean?
True.
I shut this the fuck off. But I mean, Lisa did good. I mean, I'm team Lisa. She did really.
Brittany making reference to Meredith having seizures. I don't think that was very cool.
Oh, that's right. So yeah,
my
God, yeah, she made fun of Meredith and saying.
I just feel like, especially if your own daughter used to have seizures, that's just like a poor choice of words. Like, why
say that it triggers you? She's like, I get triggered by Meredith acting slow.
As she's laughing, she's going, it's a trigger for me.
She was fucking around. She was being a troll about it. And it's like, why? It's because she's like, Brittany's very triggering for me. And Brittany's like, you're triggering for me because you have seizures. And then, okay, so do you want to talk about what happened at the end? Because I know you have all that. Okay, go ahead. Let me get my comb. Yeah, I have to brush my hair. I get nervous. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I don't know. What do you start, and I will.
So,
unless you want me to tell you.
Well, I'll tell them what happened.
Do that.
So basically, Meredith says that she won't answer the question about. And he said, did you have a drink before you got on the plane? She goes, well, let's talk about the real reason Brittany has been going after me and why I have such disdain for her. And she says, well,
wait, let me just preface by saying, makes sense. This happened before the season started. So this is the reason. What she's saying is this is why she has so much animosity towards Brittany all season long.
But she says that Brittany's been going after her all season. So I don't know. I can't even remember the first thing that happened, but she says that Brittany was so they have the same nail tech. This nail tech, I think this is the story, did or commented or was involved with somebody and made anti-Semitic remarks or something. Is that how it went? And she liked
yes.
And basically, Meredith was very upset about it. It was all over the news.
We don't really find out the whole story because I'm assuming it's the part 3 is going to pick up with that story. So we just get like a little snippet of, why she's angry. And then I went and did a deep dive and figured out the whole backstory.
Well, what they say is that they both have the same nail tech. Brittany, the nail tech calls Brittany before she even knew. Brittany said she had known nothing about this, this thing this guy was being, canceled for, right? This anti-Semitic.
It was all over the news. It was all over the Salt Lake news.
Yeah.
Like on the actual news on the TV.
He asked her to leave them a good review. Jared and Brittany leave a good review on, I guess, whatever you do, leave reviews at to counteract the bad ones, which I don't get it. Meredith finds out, gets upset with Brittany and Jared, calls them out. Brittany gets all upset, says, I didn't know, hugs Meredith. They talk about it off camera. And basically it turns into Meredith like she's anti-Semitic or she fucks with anti-Semitic people. And I think that's what, and she calls Brittany. And Andy's like, do you think she's am I saying that right? Anti-Semitic?
Yes.
Brittany's like, and Meredith's like, I think so. And then Brittany loses it. And I lose, and I'm like, well, they both still go to the same nail tech. So is this another Heather situation with the hairdresser? Or what am I missing? What so you didn't
Okay, well, they both,
okay.
The last thing that you said is not true. They both do not go to the nail tech anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, so they both stopped going. Okay.
It was Meredith's nail tech.
Okay.
And he reached out to Brittany saying, I do your friend Meredith's nails.
Okay.
I would love to do your nails for free. Brittany took him up on it. And it was all over the news and all of the internet that this nail tech posted something absolutely disgusting. And he started getting a lot of negative reviews because he insulted one of his Jewish clients.
Okay.
And she posted it and it went viral and he was getting all of these negative reviews. So he called Brittany and asked if her and Jared would post a positive review on his, website or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is if someone called you to tell you that they were getting a ton of negative reviews and they wanted you to write a positive one, you wouldn't go and even open your brain a little bit and go look at what the negative reviews were about?
I didn't think of that. Yeah, I would. And you make a good point.
You would automatically just post a positive review when this guy is flat out telling you he's getting a bunch of negative reviews. There wouldn't be a thought in your head that would be like, let me go look to see what these things say.
Right.
What are they saying about this guy?
You're right.
And it was on the news. It was on like the TV news. So unless you're living under a rock in Salt Lake City, there's no way that it was in the newspaper, in the news. There's no way you wouldn't have heard about it.
And again, you would actually see the negative reviews when you're going to leave your good review.
Correct.
And so Meredith, she says she took it down, right? So
okay,
like you
Brittany,
said,
Brittany took it down.
Okay.
As of last night, when I looked, Jared's is still up.
Oh, okay.
I took screenshots. I took proof. I took everything.
You can share it. You can screen share it, and I can put it up.
Hold on. Let me see. I have the picture.
Did he ask you if you wanted to stream to your channel or no?
I didn't even look, to be honest.
I can't believe my camera won't fucking stay normal.
Hold on.
Oh, guys, by the way, after we're done this episode, after we're done this live, we're gonna take like an hour or two break, come back and talk about other Bravo shows like Southern Charm and Shaz and Vanderpump. I think, right? A little bit of each. But anyway.
Okay, ready?
Yes, go ahead.
So this nail tech's name is Hunter Allen.
Okay.
Now, he made fun of what?
If you share it, I can put it up and to show everybody whatever the screenshots and stuff. All you have to do is go look at the thing where the little camera part is. Next to the camera, there's that. It looks like a little plus sign inside of a computer. If you click that and hit share screen, tell me what comes up.
I don't have that.
You don't have that. Backstage, you don't have that. You should.
No.
You're not on. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, never mind.
You
can email them to me.
I'm on my phone and I'm looking at them from my.
Hold on, need to go. When you come back, go the next one. Go your laptop and you should stream.
I'm sending this to your.
Send it to Instagram if you want to have it open. Yeah. I think I saw that.
What?
I think I have my other Instagram open. You can send it to me.
Oh no, wait, I can't because I can't. Let me read this to you.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
oh my God, Lisa.
The guy's name is. Now I lost it. Hunter Allen.
Okay.
He made fun of one of his Jewish clients for putting up Hanukkah decorations. They had a private message exchange, and the person says, because Hunter Allen says yikes, and the person says, why is me being Jewish mean yikes? And Hunter Allen says, that was just my emotion and expression upon learning of your Jewness. Now the person says, I'm not sure why me being Jewish would inflict any negative emotion, frankly. Hunter Allen says, because Jewish people largely practice in pedophilia and then run to Israel to escape prosecution. Very, very disgusting thing.
So he gets called out for that.
He gets called out for that. That the person who he had the exchange with messaged Brittany with what the guy said. And Brittany and Meredith had a conversation. Brittany admitted to Meredith, her comment was there anything else he said? The only thing that I saw was that one comment. As if that one comment was not bad enough. You're defending someone that is anti-Semitic. You saw a comment that he posted and your response was, did he say anything else? That's it? Are you what? Both of them put up a positive review for this guy. Meredith reaches out to Brittany along with the person the guy was talking about. They both let Brittany know what was going on. She said she didn't know anything. She didn't see anything on the news. How's that even possible? So she calls the nail tech and asks if this is true and tells him that she's not going to follow him anymore or use him, whatever. But Jared's comment is still up there. Not only is it still up there, but someone messaged him arguing with him about why his comment is still up there. He writes, this is Jared. I don't know you. I don't know him. I had an amazing pedicure. Sometimes things are not nefarious. He is doing Brittany's nails because she's a client. Again, I don't walk around and ask business owners what their political or woke views are. And you should be old enough not to be offended by every little review just because of your own political views. Mind you, this has nothing to do with politics, okay? This like being anti-Semitic, that's not a political thing. That's being a fucking shitty human being. Then he writes, I simply went in for a pedicure. So hopefully you can calm down a little bit. Not everything is meant to be a political statement. That was his response to why his review is still up there. What else do I have?
What is Brittany?
Both Brittany and Meredith were tagged when this person put up all these things that this nail tech was saying. She tagged Brittany and Meredith. So Brittany cannot say that she did not know. She did know. And she is still, to me, the fact that your boyfriend, not boyfriend, whatever, is still supporting someone that is a disgusting human being is like, that's just crazy to me. Now, if you ask me, do I think that Brittany is anti-Semitic? I think that Meredith was reaching a little bit by saying that she thought she was being targeted by Brittany because she's Jewish. I don't believe that.
Me neither.
But the fact that Brittany said that, like, the fact that Brittany's response is that all that the guy said, I think is just not.
That's just fucked.
Not good. It's just not good. Like,
it's like, like, what do you mean?
Like, what he said was bad enough. Like, you shouldn't have to see more proof that this guy is a piece of shit and you're still supporting him. So I don't, as a Jewish person, I don't get an anti-Semitic vibe from Brittany, but that's also because to me, she's such a dingbat that I don't think that she even has it inside of her to be anti-Semitic because she's just such a like ditzy, bubbly, like whatever. But the fact that she can't see where Meredith is coming from, and
that's fucked.
It's just,
it's fucked
and
up.
I don't know. I can see why Meredith is so emotional over it because like when she had her bat mitzvah on camera, like there's like crazy shit. I'm not going to go into what goes on in the world, but we've seen what happened the last couple months. There's some crazy shit going on. And after that episode aired of her bat mitzvah, she was getting like death threats. Like there's like crazy people that are super, there's like for some reason it's becoming so prevalent, especially recently. There's so much anti-Semitism going on that like, it is like, so for her to get death threats over her having a bat mitzvah, I could see why this whole situation is affecting her so deeply.
Yeah.
Because there is crazy shit going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I
don't think calling her anti-Semitic is like, I don't think that has anything to, I can see why she's upset, but to bring it in and say that's why she was going after Meredith, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's fucked up. I think that Jared could go fuck himself because
I think Jared is such a shitty human being, and I don't think he has any like redeeming qualities at all. I think he's a clout chaser. I think he fucks with Brittany. He is just like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I think that they're actually in a relationship and they just lie to us to make a storyline out of it. Honestly.
But like I said, do I think that Brittany is anti-Semitic? I don't, but it's very hard for me to stand firm on that opinion when she's saying that like what that guy said is like that's all he said. Like that's a little like crazy to me.
It's kind of like open your fucking. Like, I know, I get it. Like get like hello.
But then this happened before the season started, and they did say that they had a conversation and that they moved past it. But I also think that that's like that's a hard thing to move past. I feel like even if Meredith was like, okay, I forgive you, I just feel like deep in the back of her mind, that's always going to be there. Like that's not something that you can just, that's not calling me a whore and telling me I slept with half of New York. Like that's some real hate. Like, I don't know. I can't stand Jared. I think
he's trash.
I think his response to the whole situation was just gross. And it's funny because there's a voice note that's like circulating the internet of when this person sent the proof to Brittany sent her back like a voice note, and you hear Jared in the background feeding her what to say. Like he's in the background going, he just did your nails. Like you don't even know him. And then she goes, I don't even know him. He just did my nails. Like it was pretty bad.
Exactly. Well, they're telling you about him, Brittany. You know what I mean? And the fact that he's doubling down on it, and she said she completely like was against it and like sorry. So is it okay now for her? So what does she think about fucking him doubling down on it? Because
that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's hard. Like I said, like I don't think she's anti-Semitic, but you're with someone who clearly is doubling down and not taking down his review. So it's like, what does that say about you? Birds of a feather. Like you're with someone that is spewing hate. You may not be the one, but you're with someone that is.
Yep.
It's just
and he's doubling down on it. And he just doubled down on it after this fucking episode, I guess, right?
Yes.
So I mean, that's the fucked up thing. She's like, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. I'm so sorry. But then if they're together, is like, no, I blah 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 blah. Whatever he said, he's doubling down on what he did.
I do think it's terrible for Meredith to label Brittany as anti-Semitic because, like I said, especially in today's times, that's a bad thing to accuse someone of if you're not 100% positive that they are what you're saying they are. And I don't think that she is anti-Semitic, but I feel like throwing that out there it's a reach.
It's a reach.
It's what? Yes.
Reach to say that's why she's going after her. Like, no, it's just, I mean, I don't know why that has any, like, Andy asked her if you had a drink on the plate, and she went to that. And it's like, that's basically, that was a deflection, Meredith, but
but my question for you, I actually have a serious question though. Yeah. So when Andy asked Meredith if she thinks that Brittany is anti-Semitic, and Meredith said, well, she has been coming for me all season and for no reason. My question is, who started the whole, I don't remember, I'm really asking, between the Meredith and Brittany thing, like on camera, like when we started seeing them together.
It started last season.
Who's the one that started it is what I want to know.
Brittany started it with when they were on the trip. She said Meredith was throwing up and throwing up every night or something, and she thought something was wrong with her. And so she started with her last season, and then it just kind of rolled
But
on.
that's how it started, was from that?
Yes.
Like there was
That
nothing
she
before
out of
that?
the blue, she wanted a story, because before that, Meredith and her were good. Meredith
Right, that's what I thought. I thought, like, they were actually friendly towards each other. Like, Meredith was one of...
kicked Angie out over it, because she was making fun of Brittany.
Right, like, Meredith was one of the
So
few people that actually defended Brittany,
yeah,
like, in
so
the beginning.
I don't know why Brittany started
So
goes after
so
her a
if
lot.
what you're saying now, my point is, so Brittany started with Meredith over nothing.
Last
Like,
season.
Meredith was very nice to Brittany from
Yep.
what we saw, and then
Yep.
Brittany all of a sudden started going after her.
Yes.
So if that's true, I could see, even though I said that I thought it was a reach, I could see why Meredith would think that maybe she is anti-Semitic, because if she's coming after me for no reason when I've been nothing but nice to her, I'm the only Jewish woman on this cast.
Yeah.
Why is she pinpointing me? Why is she coming after me when I'm one of the few people that has defended her when the rest of the people were making fun of her? So it's like, what other reason did Brittany have to go after Meredith? So I can kind of, I'm backtracking myself now. I can kind of see why Meredith would think that, because there's no other reason why Brittany would go after her.
Well, you know why? Because that's what they do on Housewives. Because she's trying to she's doing it because she's trying to fucking get, like, a storyline, a thing.
Right. But,
you know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, can you see how Meredith would think that, though? That, like,
yeah, well, I just feel like Meredith should realize this Housewives, that's what they do. That's what you guys do. And Brittany's just trying to be a fucking messy.
The fact that out of everyone, she chooses Meredith when Meredith was one of the only ones that was nice to her.
Yep. And they were rooming together. And that's when she started with her. She said, "Why were you throwing up last night?" She told everybody about it. And then she told everybody that Meredith, she thought she was drinking too much. Brittany started going after her. And I guess it just, and then it went into this season. So, again, why are you bringing up this shit with Seth? Like, that's what she's trying to do. And I get it that they she makes her own fucking, Brittany makes her own fucking problems,
Also, Brittany was just, she did an interview the other day, and she said that she will not film with Meredith.
Really?
Which I think is hilarious and very ballsy for a friend of. Are you stupid? Meredith's an OG. She's been on since season 1. You think if producers could choose between the two, you think they're going to choose you?
Is that true? Does she really think that?
I watched it.
Yo, are you serious?
Her verbatim from her mouth said she will not film with Meredith again. My response to that is, see ya. Bye, Brittany.
Exactly. And again, they don't do fucking, Andy doesn't do ultimatums at all.
Especially he doesn't do it. Friend of, bye.
Exactly. Oh my God, dude. That's crazy. That's a ballsy move, dude. I just made our thumbnail for later. I
wish I had the clip. Yeah, she verbatim out of her mouth said she will not film with Meredith.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, well, then I guess you're not going to be filming, because, like, who are you to give ultimatums?
I know. I mean, again, I remember I heard that fucking tea. I heard that about what happened this season. I don't know if that didn't really happen, and they didn't air it, about her getting another argument about, like, free parking, free pass, and something like that.
Mind you, all of this stuff that happened with the nail tech, this was going around, like, Reddit and, like, the internet, like, before the season started. Like, this shit is, like, old news. And I didn't even think anything of it until I watched the reunion. And I was like, oh my God, I do remember something circulating, like, months ago about this. And
I forgot.
Apparently
the
producers didn't want Meredith to bring it up.
Oh, wow.
Like, and then that's why Meredith said, she was like, and I told the producers that nothing was going to make sense, and that it would, people are not going to understand why I don't like Brittany, because they don't have the context, because all of this stuff happened off camera and the producers didn't want Meredith to talk about it.
Oh, here we go.
And then I also think, bringing it all full circle, I also think it has something to do with the plane, because I think that Meredith was probably screaming things like, "You're anti-Semitic," to Brittany on the plane. And that's why when Heather was like, we didn't bring up the slanderous things that you were saying to Brittany on the plane, I'm pretty sure this is what, right. And I'm pretty sure this is what they're talking about, is that they didn't bring up the fact that Meredith called her anti-Semitic because this entire storyline was never supposed to come out.
Oh my fucking God. That's why that, okay.
But then that also
here's the reality burn.
That also gives context, though, as to why Meredith went berserk and was probably saying crazy shit on the airplane, because it probably had to do with this storyline.
Oh yeah, and also when it was right after that was when she found her filming on the fucking bus. So after that, it was like all like it was all after that. But so here's reality burn. Says Brittany Bateman reacted to Meredith Marks' claim that she supported a bigot. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star said Meredith uses an excuse to bully me, and she shared off camera. Allegedly, told her off camera. In the latest reunion, Meredith suggests that she reacted passionately to Brittany this season. And who's trying to get in my door? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Will you stop fucking with the door? Watch out. Get in or out, guys. Come on. I love you all, but my cat's trying to. Okay, sorry. So this is about her not filming with her. According to Meredith, she confronted Brittany for publicly supporting a bigot, but Brittany claimed she didn't know the man's offensive history and that she denounced him when she found out. The Julie Cunningham show, Brittany shared her reaction to Meredith's accusation. I was in shock. I mean, this is the first time I've spoken of it, said Brittany. You guys are the very first people to hear it out of my mouth. I'm still kind of really in a dark place, having watched that back with the rest of the world last night. I think it's a really low blow, because there's nothing worse than accusing someone of hating a whole race of people, a whole group of people for no reason. That's what being bigoted is. It's just to hate someone before you even know them, she added. And I don't hate anybody. I feel like it was a perfect diversion for her. I mean, I kind of agree. Brittany said it makes her mad because Meredith brought this up months prior. She used it as an excuse to be bullying me at the beginning of the season. And she said we hashed it out off camera, and she told me, look, I may have overreacted. I feel like I got death threats when I did my bat mitzvah, and we ended it. So I profusely apologized, and we ended this. It was done and buried. So for her to bring this up as an excuse to bully me on the plane is like, well, she deserved it. Oh, okay. Well, listen, I agree with her. I kind of agree with Brittany. I mean, the math wasn't math at the pool, at least a line, she said. I realize I will never see an apology from Meredith over anything ever. So I'm not even wanting there. I'm not waiting around for that. I'm just so disappointed, I guess, that someone would go that low on national television. We can't come back from that. It's a cruel. No, I will not accept an apology for that ever. It's not okay. And I'll never be in her presence again. She will not film with her either again, she says. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the response? Okay, let's see what the people, the comments say. There's a line that should never be crossed of any shows. That's being labeling someone as a hater of others. This is Claire Malone, based on their color, creed, sexual orientation. Ultimately, this is a work environment, and as such, to bring up anything is to the table, there needs to be concrete evidence, not a pile of disconnected facts or feelings. Okay. And then somebody named Love Snark says, not only that, but the accusation really goes away. That really goes away. Every time you see that person, you think back to them, so calling them a bigot. That somebody else says, JC says, except when it comes to Mary. She can make racist statements, not show up to reunion, and everyone is okay with that. She runs a cult. Oh,
hallelujah.
Blind diets. That's horrible. For what reasons I don't understand. Well, listen, JC, it's a fucking church. There's 30 more of them. You're gonna go call them out too. Anyway,
and what he said too, the fact that she didn't. How crazy is it that Mary didn't show up for a reunion, and yet she still has a job?
Well, because I feel like Bravo doesn't think anything. I don't think they think. I don't think they believe any of the bullshit. I don't think they believe it. And then some guy goes, I don't care who you are. That was a low blow on Meredith's part. It's insulting to viewers. It's insulting to viewers when all of them think that the viewer can't see through their antics. Just to lift each other up, be happy. Exactly. Be happy. Show the viewers what true friendships are about. Exactly. It's impossible for reality TV to do. I don't believe they have to be toxic. I don't believe they have to go after each other. Listen, it's proving that on Beverly Hills. To me, you think it's boring. I like when they don't go after each other. I like taking calls.
And do you want to know what the majority of people are saying about Beverly Hills?
That's boring.
It is the most boring season that they have ever seen.
Their
ratings are tanking because it's so boring. So I strongly disagree that if you have no drama and you have no toxicity, you have no show. You have a boring ass show that nobody wants to watch except for Krista Marie.
I disagree. I think it's the best.
Beverly Hills is awful.
I think because I'm so damaged by Jersey, I can't deal with the toxic. I'm so fucking traumatized by it that I just can't deal. I have to have calmness now. It's like I don't.
It needs to be like dark and toxic as much as it is, but you do need a little bit of toxicity to have an entertaining show.
I mean, there is. I mean, listen, you have fucking. We'll talk about it later because we'll talk about so later on, guys. Like I don't know what time it is. Like it's 4 now. Probably what 6 or what time do you want to do the other? We're gonna talk about Bravo stuff, which is like Southern Charm, Shaz.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. It definitely has to be at least after 6 because I have to run out. I'm not going to be home. Because there's a blizzard coming and my crazy ass has to go to the supermarket with the rest of the Karens and make sure that I buy all the milk and the eggs and the water.
Why don't you, the rest of the people are doing Instacart like I did. I got all my shit.
I go to the stores because I like going up and down every single aisle so that I could spend like $500 on things that I don't need.
Well, I'm going to make it for 6.
What?
Can I make it for 6?
You can make it for 6.
Oh, I'll make it for 6.
Cutting it a little close, but
6:15.
Well, you make it for 6:15, and
all right,
I will try my darndest to be there at 6:15. I might be a little late.
That's fine. I'll start it.
Yeah.
I just saved the thingy. I just made a thumbnail for it.
Most people when there's a snowstorm coming, they do their supermarket run and then they also do their liquor store run. See, what I do is I do my supermarket run and I make sure that I have a pot delivery at my doorstep before a snowstorm.
I walk to my pot stores. I have walking pot store and walking distance.
I mean, I will say there's one within 5 minutes from where I live, but it's so much nicer when you could just order it online and they just bring it right to your door.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do you see what I'm smoking now? I really shouldn't be doing it on camera, but
no, because you're not, because you have a.
Oh, that's right. My camera's not on.
I'm gonna, girl.
I know. I'm gonna make sure I'm on camera later.
Which, by the way, I like this picture of me and Lisa way better than
me too. I
the
like
other one.
I like
but
it.
This one's the older one. This one is from BravoCon 2023.
Oh my god, you have so many pictures of you in all of the Bravo Liberties. You should send them to me so I can make you an intro with them.
I would love that.
I just created our live for 6. Oops, wait, let me make it 6:15. Okay. I
asked ChatGPT and it gave me so many cute ideas for my podcast.
Did it? Oh, so I told you. And just send me a picture that you would want on, and I'll make an AI version of it for you. You know what I mean? Do you want like a? Did you like?
I like the picture. I like my default picture on my Instagram.
Yeah, but you need okay, we can use it. I mean, yeah. Just for
not the one.
Your logo thingy.
I'm talking about. It's just a picture of me wearing a shirt that says Real Housewives of Long Island.
Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Okay, I'm just trying to think because you got it. It's going to ask you go on your later on do it from your laptop so you can stream on your channel, and then there's your podcast. All you have to do is put your logo up. You know what I mean? So and then every episode, I'll send you every episode that we do. I make sure you have them. I'll send them all to you, and you can post them.
By the way, your friend that you talk New Jersey with.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name?
Yeah, yes, Jess.
She hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah,
but she posted something on TikTok, and I swear I thought she was talking about you because she was saying how. No, it wasn't anything bad. She was saying how a lot of podcasters that used to hate Lisa Barlow are now Team Lisa. And when she said that, I was like, I wonder if she's talking about Krista.
Oh my God. That's funny because I haven't. It's like she doesn't. She totally fucking just. It's weird. I don't know why she does this. The second time she's completely fucking ghosted me when we started something like a podcast. The first time it was a podcast, and this time it was the Patreon thing. We were talking almost every day, and she wanted me to help her, get her channel back on. Here's the link for later, guys, for 6:15. I just put it in the chat. We're gonna talk, Bravo shows. For some reason, my fucking good thumbnail didn't. I had to make a stupid little one, but 6:15. We're gonna talk. Me and Listen, Honey, and maybe Larger will join us to talk about the other shows because I watched all of them this morning, and I actually did take notes, but I will. I'm gonna just do it through because I don't have 2 hours. I don't really want to rewatch them, but I have so many thoughts. So, oh my God, they all have after shows. That's right.
Okay. I didn't watch any of that.
So Shaw's, I definitely need to talk about Shaw's. Definitely need to talk about Southern Charm, and then maybe a little bit of Vanderpump. It's up to you. Anyway.
I did not watch Shaw's.
Oh my God.
This week.
Watch it. It's on now. Watch it if you can. It's so fucking good.
I know. I can't because I need to go to the supermarket. But I did watch Southern Charm and I did watch Vanderpump.
Okay.
And did you see what I was talking? We'll talk about it later. But did you see what I was talking about at the end of Vanderpump when they were talking about the two cousins oiling each other down?
Yes, Kristen.
I'm really gonna call them the kissing cousins from now on.
Dude, I wish I had. I used to have an OnlyFans account. I wanted to look for it.
And they're from New Jersey.
Yes. Yep.
Hilarious.
And so there was another guy. I call my bodyguard, but this guy that comes. I went to school with him. He's huge. He's a bodyguard. But when I was doing he was coming with me to the events and stuff. His cousin was the manager at the gay bar that she had opened. What was it called? On the corner, Lisa, Pump. He was the manager at Pump for a long time. He was from Jersey too. It's funny. It's weird. I didn't realize a lot of people from Florida and Jersey go out there.
Did you see Peter on Vanderpump again?
Yes, for 2 seconds.
I was like, poor Peter. I hope they're paying him because this is the second time we've seen him on this season. And I know that they don't like to pay him. So
I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with Peter? He was really making a name for himself.
And it was so funny too, because when they showed him on this last episode, I posted something because his voice was like, are you Italian all of a sudden? I feel like he said when Lisa was like, how are you? And then he goes, how you doing? Are you Italian? It was so weird.
Dude, I just feel like I don't like that girl at all. And the girl that was talking
Angelica, oh my God, she's the worst.
Yeah, who the fuck? Why are you saying penis pump, you asshole? You fucking
oh my God.
Get out of here. What an asshole. She thought that was cool. Literally.
You ready for some cuteness overload?
Yes. Oh my God.
We just got our little baby a new tower. Hold on.
Let me see. Oh my God, wait, you guys. Oh my God, look at me. Oh my God. Oh, what do you see?
She's sleeping.
Hi, wait, look who you got here. Look at you. Little your cousin.
Yeah, we got her a little new bed.
Look, she's got her little cousin. Look, I showed her little cousin. Look, say hi to your cousin. She's all in the ball.
Goodness.
Look, she looks so sad. This one, look at her.
I'll show you the other one.
The happiest one too. But yeah, guys, we'll be back. I'll be back at 6:15.
Say hi, baby.
You understand? I keep forgetting to show you Sterling Marie. Do you understand? I have her twin. Do you understand this?
She's the cutest.
I'm showing you right now. Hold on. You don't understand. My fucking baby cat that sleeps with me every fucking night, my Sterling Marie, is her twin. Let me show you. I can't believe
my child.
I know. Wait, do you see my fucking Sterling Marie? You're gonna die. Wait, this is how we sleep every night too, by the way. Hold on. Every fucking night, I'm telling you, for the last year, she's my child. She's my child. But you'll see. Hold on. Let me get my picture.
Baby, you're making your camera debut. Yes, you are.
You know what we should do? I wanted to do this for so long, the Judgy Cat podcast.
That's so cute.
We should do it. And our cats will be the people I was picturing our cats will be the ones that say the nasty things, the mean things.
That's so funny.
And they're like, oh my God. I was like, because we'll get in trouble. Like sometimes we get in trouble for saying shit, So I was like, oh my God, I could put my cat's face up there. And I've been literally calling it I wanted to do Judge a Cat podcast for so long. We should do it now that you have a kitty cat that looks just like my Sterling Marie. Hold on.
That would be so funny.
By the way, but is that so? Which one of those cats is like that you got outside? Any of them ones right there?
The one that I showed you that was sleeping,
the
little one, the first one. My husband saved her.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yeah,
oh my God.
Because he worked in like a yard, and he would feed. My husband is the crazy cat lady, and he feeds all the stray cats, and they would have babies. And the one that he was like obsessed with had 3 babies, but only one of them unfortunately made it. And that would be our little Bella.
Can you see
that?
I
told you.
Can you see my thing?
Yes.
Okay, watch her, dude. This is so
my baby.
Doesn't she look just like her?
Yes.
Really
yes. I love my kitties.
That's
actually what's really messed up is it's like a news story in my town, and it is all over they have like they're doing an ongoing investigation because there is some piece of shit in my town.
Don't tell me.
No, it's nothing. They're alive. Don't worry. But someone is dumping kittens at like an abandoned mall in my town. And it's all over the news because we have this guy who is like a saint, and he goes all over Long Island, like saving animals. And they're doing an investigation because it's one person that's dumping like a bunch of kittens in freezing cold weather in a fucking parking lot. And I always say there's a special place in hell for people that abuse animals.
Well, I mean, why are they still having so many kittens? I don't understand. That's so weird.
I have no idea. And they're like,
I want to go get them.
I'm cutting off their whiskers.
I do have a Judgy Cat sign. I swear I do. Thanks for reminding me, Terry. Hey, not Llama. I love this. Okay, guys. You guys know that I get into true crime, right? So during the day when I'm getting ready for the show, I watch this. I go on my friend's channel right here. This is Llama's. Her name's Tara, actually. And she streams the court stuff and stuff. Like the guys from Jersey, too, by the way, the court thing we're watching. Dude, you're going to die. He's from fucking Old Bridge. Not Old Bridge. No, where's he from? Colts Neck. He murdered his brother's family, allegedly. And it's Jersey. And he literally for like insurance money. And like it's so fucked up. And I didn't know there was a Jersey fucking court thing going on. But anyway.
Have you ever heard of the Gilgo Beach killer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. One of the
who murdered like a ridiculous amount of prostitutes and non-prostitutes and left them on the side of a beach. Yeah, he's from my town.
I know. I forgot that, dude. He's fucking. So my one DA, he talks about that. He actually has an interview with the one guy, Joe, the one guy that was, investigating it. The Shannon one. What's her face?
Apparently I just live in like Crime Nation over here.
I know. Well, apparently we're a bunch of frauds. We're a bunch of frauds over here.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Massapequa, we just got a bunch of murderers. So,
I mean, listen, I steal from the government. I don't steal from people. They're actually the thieves, if you want to be honest. Let's be honest. To be like, honestly, they're the thieves, not me. If you want to,
I don't steal.
Well, I do
steal from anybody.
No, they stole from me because how dare you take my fucking half of my paycheck and my taxes? So I didn't pay taxes for 10 years, and that got me so fucked. I still owe 80 grand. Look at my babies. Oh, fucking much. Look at the babies. They're Sterling Marie. Oh, moms. There's Manchester Field. Manchester,
Aww. So cute.
This is why I got to tear my house down. Look at my walls. They just watch TV. It's the craziest fucking thing, dude. Hi, Mama. Why aren't you moving?
All right, let's end this one so that I can go to the supermarket like a crazy person and get all my stuff because I'm working tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow night, and then my job. This is how crazy they're saying the snow is going to be. My job is already closing on Sunday.
I mean, we used to get blizzards. Now we haven't had, we haven't had blizzards in so long, and people are going,
like my job never closes ever.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that my boss told me, my boss told me on Wednesday, when I walked in on Wednesday for work, he was like, just so you know, we're probably going to be closed on Sunday. And I'm like, a snowflake didn't even hit the ground yet, and we're already closing. And then my husband, who never gets off from work, his job is saying that they probably won't even have work on Monday.
Oh my God. Which probably won't either.
They're saying we're going to get like 2 feet of snow or something crazy.
We said 12 inches at first, but you guys are getting a little bit more, but I still feel like we haven't had it in so long. So I don't understand why they're making such a big deal out of it. We used to get blizzards all the time.
Oh my God, I'm looking forward to it. You have no idea. I keep saying, I was like, I just want like one really good snow day. And the fact that it's going to happen on Sunday when my husband is off from work, I'm like, we get to spend like the whole day together. We already have everything planned. We're going to cook dinner together. We're going to watch Traders. We're going to eat cheese and crackers. I'm so excited.
I mean, I'm going to go sledding with Maureen and the kids, I think.
I'm going to go sledding, but you know, I'm old and I think I'd break something.
I mean, we haven't had, we have snowmobiles that we haven't been able to take out in 5 years. No, 12 years. 12 years. I'm sorry. 12 years. We took out one time in like 10 years. Oh my God.
It's funny because the last major snowstorm that we had on Long Island, my sister and I bought our father a snowblower. And when I tell you, since we bought it, he has not used it once because it hasn't snowed enough to use it.
I have a leaf blower that I said to George, oh my God, my leaf blower, babe, because it's my favorite fucking thing in the world. It does everything. I just love my leaf blower. I'm obsessed with it. And it was like my favorite thing ever. And now you realize, oh my God, we can use it for the fucking snow. We can use it as a snow blower.
Well, not if the snow is like 500 pounds.
I mean, it's really powerful. I think it would blow it off the car at least.
That is true. It would blow it off the car. That's a good idea.
Yeah, in our front, we have to we're the only ones that didn't do our fucking sidewalk this week. If somebody fell, we'd be fucked. We're the only ones that did. Our sidewalk's frozen still from the last. We have 2 inches and an inch the last couple of days.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because if the male person slips or whatever, yikes, you get in trouble.
I know.
I told that to my sister because my parents are in Florida and my sister is playing house at my parents' house. And I told her that too. I was like, you better shovel because if the freaking male guy slips and falls, mom and dad are going to get sued.
I'm just excited. I know. And we just got Rhoslc. He's going to have to do it this time because, then it was too frozen. But I feel like I'm excited. I want to go sledding. She just got sleds, it looks like, on Facebook. So I'm excited to go sledding. We haven't gone I love it. I'm excited for stuff. See, it's funny because people ask me if me and George do anything, right? We've been in this house. We live. We're always home. We don't like to go anywhere. But do you think it's weird that we don't really when we eat dinner at nighttime? When we go to bed, we usually go to bed around 6 or 7. That's our hangout time. But we don't go anywhere or do anything. We don't really want to. Is that weird?
My husband and I barely go out, and honestly, we always say. We spend so much money on rent for our beautiful apartment. Why would we want to go anywhere? We just want to stay in our beautiful apartment. Plus the fact that we're a lot more outdoorsy and active in the summertime. I feel like in the wintertime, it's just so cold and gloomy and there's nothing to do. When it's beach weather, forget about it. I thrive. I am at the beach every single day. This is...
I can't, you see my yard. I can't, if I can't be out, that's why my podcast suffers in the summertime. I refuse. There's times I refuse to come in. I'm snow fucking white. And I've been keeping my yard pretty good in the wintertime, right now, because, I don't want it to get fucked. But
forget about it. When we try to podcast in the summertime, you're either going to be podcasting with me from the beach, or we're going to have to do late afternoon podcasts because my ass is at the beach from 11 in the morning. It's funny because in the wintertime, I tell you that I can't wake up to save my life. I literally will sleep all day if I could.
Get a tanning
in
bed.
The summertime, totally different. My ass is up and out at the beach by 11 o'clock, and I don't leave the beach until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Dude,
So
if I sent you a tanning bed, would you use it? Like,
no. Mm-mm.
wouldn't? Okay. Because I found
No, I stopped tanning. I used to tan all the time. I stopped tanning when I turned 40.
I've been tanning since I was 18, and I have one. Obviously, I got rid of my dining room table to make it fit. So that's in my dining room. When the house gets done, I'll be back upstairs. But it was only $200 my tanning bed, and then I have an extra one at my parents' house that I was gonna sell, but I was like, I wanted to maybe give it to somebody, but I don't know.
I
Who,
mean, I would get addicted, and I can't because
what's wrong?
I used to go tanning all the time. And then when I turned 40 and I went to the dermatologist and got a full body scan,
Yeah.
I have like sun damage on my chest from tanning so much. And I can't tan anymore.
Miss Benevolentine available, and I don't believe the government. I believe that it actually heals us, the sunlight and the UV rays. I believe it's healing. I actually do. I think it's the opposite of what they always told us. And I think that if you're gonna get, I don't think that if you're
How do
gonna
you explain skin cancer,
if you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna get cancer. You know what I mean? It's not. I really feel like, for real. Like, I do feel like people that smoked forever never get cancer. And people that don't smoke.
I just feel like I put way too much toxins in my body as far as smoke and coffee and dyes and everything else and medicines that I need to.
I don't. The government is fucked. I don't like. I'm so mad that I'm vaccine injured. I was going to do a live about that. I really know. I feel like I'm vaccine injured. Like, I really feel that. Like, I get sick. I got sick, twice? I haven't been sick ever in my life. I don't. I have a heart murmur. I have high blood pressure. It's weird, dude. And it all since that fucking vaccine.
I don't do vaccine podcasts because that shit turns to politics, and my ass is not interested.
I just want to know how to detox myself. I've been detoxing. I've been literally using Epsom salt every time I'm in the shower. And I have 2 pools. I close the one, and I have the pond one. Well, it's the swan one, and I use it like meditation and stuff. I'm telling you right now, like, I use Epsom salt, and I ask my healing tree to fucking literally every single day when I hug Healer. His name's Healer. I ask him to heal me every day, and I tell the water in my shower to heal me and make me younger. I'm a year younger every year. I'm looking like shit lately, though. But like, anyway, yes, we're gonna come back at 6, guys. And yes, in the summertime, fuck it. I've been trying to. I break 7 phones by trying to podcast every summer for 3 years. I think 4 years. This is the 4th summer I tried to do it. I did it a couple times. There's a couple episodes where it looks really good. I'm outside, but it was such a fucking hot. First of all, it's so hot out. By the way, I forgot about that part. So I'm like, wait, guys, I have to wait till nighttime, and then it was just too much. But it's a lot of fucking work to go out there. But I don't like. Ask Terry. I'll wake up like Marine or Mamir. I'm like, Mamir, I can't. I don't want to come in. I gotta go outside. I just need to be around my water and my animals, my woodland creatures that eat out of my hand. Like, I'm obsessed with my birds and my squirrels. I have to show you guys all the videos of all that shit one day. We're gonna do the Judgy Cat podcast because we have twin Judgy Cats, guys. Did you see? Sterling Marie looks just like her babies. Covey called. Oh, you got booted. I didn't know you got booted. I thought you're still there. Okay, well, listen, we're coming back at 6 anyway. You're still there, actually. Guys, we're coming back at 6, 2 hours. We're going to talk about Bravo shows. I implore you to watch Jaws if you can. Miss Jacqueline, listen, honey. If not, I have the episode. And Mamir, yeah, if you can get just any tea for Southern Charm. I like the after show, actually. If you can send me, I can't find it. The after shows for the 4th Vanderpump, and I think Shaw's has one, maybe not though. I have a lot to say about Gigi and shit, and Southern Charms. Actually, I got a lot to say about fucking Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All right, guys, I love Craig. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back. Please follow Listen Honey. I'm going to get her to start to like stream on her side so she can start getting podcast episodes. I promise I'm going to upload these onto Apple and Spotify. Not that you guys, if you do what I will tell you, please go over there and give me a 5-star rating. I really appreciate it, but I will put up new episodes. I'm getting there. I'm just being a little lazy. I don't know why, but I'm going to put them up there. It'll be, hey, thank you. I'll be back at 6. You want to come up? And we're going to talk. I know you only watched Real Housewives of look, I love your picture. You're so pretty. You watched Real Housewives of Jersey. I would love for you to come up and ask me questions about Jersey, anything that because you watch every single season, and I need to know if you're Team Teresa or you Team Melissa. And I even know that they made up now, but dude, I have all the fucking tea. I mean, more than you, like, you guys. I don't know. I love people that have never seen the show, and then she watched the whole 12, what was it, 18 seasons? I forget. You watched all of them, and I'm like, it's crazy. And you're awesome. Please follow her channel. If you did not, yes, you. If you didn't email me, okay, yeah, I will. Definitely. I think you should definitely. I want to talk a Jersey with you so bad. I have so many questions about your opinions. And also, like I said, follow her channel. Her name, it's True Wine and True Wine and Crime, is it? True Wine and Crime. And they do so many cool podcast episodes about different like subjects that have to do with, true crime. And then Lamas learns something, right? Every Saturday. And I added to your list. I want you to learn about I need to tell somebody about the telepathy tapes that's never seen them. It's gonna blow your mind anyway. True Crime and Wine Time. Thank you. And if Mommy or something, please put your link in there, please. If you can, definitely share your link and any episode, any links that you have. And please, guys, come back at 6. Terry, I love you. Thank you for being here. Robert, thank you for your support. Dustin, everybody that's here and supports us. And I appreciate you guys. Thanks for always coming back. Mimir, you're the best fucking right hand. You're my right arm sometimes. Hi. And yeah, you guys are so busy over there. And you were saying it this morning. I said I was talking about you the other day, and I said I talk like such a Jersey retard. Like I sound so dumb. And then you tell your voice is like you tell a story when you talk. And the only other person I ever heard talk like that is my friend. Her name's Miss Potts on here, but you guys have this like very calming inflection, and you have a really high Money Grace. Oh my God, let's over here. I forgot you were here. I love you so much. Yes, so definitely I love your voice when you talk. I was like, dude, it would put somebody to sleep. So yeah, story time would be fun. Yes, I think it's fun. I love watching your channel every day because I don't like, when there's a lot of people in the chat, it's so annoying sometimes. Like you can't really, it gets annoying. So I like meeting people that are just like, we can actually interact with each other, especially since I have no, you do live up to the hype, girl. You are fucking on it. Like, you don't even know. Like, I wish I have no excuses for not uploading my episodes and doing what I'm supposed to do. I want to know, does anybody know how to get a phone number? I need a phone number for YouTube. I have tried to find out how to add a phone number here for Whose Side Are You On, so people can call and leave messages about Whose Side Are You On if they don't come to the live, or they can, I was thinking like just to do that for people that can't make it here and they want to voice their opinions. I can play it on my lives, but I don't know how to add a phone number for YouTube. But yes, you do live up to the hype though. I promise you. I was like, look at your playlist. It was so cute. And I love Terry. Terry's funny. I didn't know she was in a different country. I don't know if she lives in a different country or she's just visiting, but she cracks me the fuck up. Tara and Terry. Yes. True Crime and Wine Time. I mean, like, that's the best thing ever, especially me fucking obsessed with true crime and reality TV. I've dared to talk about Idaho 4 yet with you. I don't even want to, but I feel like, thank God that we can have differences of opinion respectfully. That's why I say Whose Side Are You On is about hearing each other's perspective and trying to learn from each other, because planet Earth is not a cult. And Brian Koberger's not motherfucking John Wick. That's my opinion. I'm not a pro burger. I'm a truth burger. I feel like you can't just get one person when you know that one person is a motherfucking impossible. And you got 2 surviving suspects that are like, I saw murderous and heard murderous shit and a murderous man and did nothing for 9 hours. Yay. Fuck off, bitch. Fuck off. All right, I love you. I don't want to don't get mad at me. People get mad when I talk shit on her, but that's, we do lives almost every other day when I'm on Dago's channel. Me and Willie did 3 hours last night with all the crime scene photos, and the latest crime scene photos, and the one of Xana broke my fucking heart. Oh my God, cool, awesome, yes. Dude, listen, dude, if you were into it, I have so many questions. Fresh off the off the episodes or seasons. So I'm gonna send you a link if and we'll talk about this is what my suggestion was. I was too much to type in an email. I sent you an email, already a lot in it. But I was going to say, since you have a true crime channel, I have a reality TV channel, our brand, Housewives. And if we change up and we do other episodes, the algorithm doesn't know what to do with us. So I figured maybe once every 2 weeks or something, I'll do an hour or two of review, and we can talk about true crime on your channel with me. and I can, stream it over here. And then you want to talk about Housewives, get it all out of your system. You can come over and talk to my channel for an hour every 2 hours or something every 2 weeks. And then we can just, that way we can, get it out of our systems. And we don't have to fuck our channels all up in our algorithm. Obviously too high right now, so I should stop talking. But you guys, I love you all. And I will see you at 6 o'clock. Please come back. Love you. The link is in the chat already. Let me put it back in there again real quick. Krista's voice is going. This is my high voice, George calls it. I should probably not smoke anymore. Probably not. Sorry that I was smoking on camera the other day, guys. I try not to do that. It's not very fucking, I shouldn't do that, especially being in recovery. Because, not a lot of people are addicted to pot. Pot's never killed anybody, but, it's not very, oh my God, hold on, Krista. Share. Oh my God, let me give you the link real quick. Okay, here it is. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And I definitely will. 6 o'clock. I will see you guys in a little bit. Love y'all.